came out today about kids and adults and their preferences for Halloween candy. And it actually is some good news because kids and adults have much different tastes when it comes to Halloween candy. They said that kids' top 8 candies include stuff that's really sugary and the fruit-flavored stuff. They love Smarties, Starburst, Twix, Nerds, Skittles, Sour Patch Kids, M&Ms, and Laffy Taffy. And adults are more chocolate-oriented, like Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, M&Ms, Swedish Fish, Hershey's Kisses, Candy Corn, Fun Dip, Snickers, and Kit Kats. They said really the only candy that overlaps is the M&Ms. So if you don't take your kids M&Ms, eat everything else and they won't really care.
It's a maturing thing. I felt like I started to mature into a Snickers or a Reese's about 9 years of age. Because you're right. I think when you're a little kid, you love the bright, sugary, oh, look, it's Nerds. These are great.
Yeah, so you won't really get a lot of flack if you eat your kids chocolatey candy. They want the other stuff.
I had to always eat a king-size Snickers bar and drink a Mountain Dew before every baseball game. I had to. If not, I was going to have a bad baseball game. And I really think that's all because of Halloween.
Is that carried over to your radio shows?
Yeah, I'm real weird with superstition. Mountain Dew and Snicker bar means that things are going good.
Okay, all right. What you got on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, remember a few months ago I told you that my half-brother, my dad's son, so both my parents got remarried. They each had 2 more kids.
Okay.
But these kids are much younger than me and my sister, the second round. So I told you a couple months ago that my dad's son, my half-brother, went over to Swaziland. He joined the Peace Corps.
Okay, that's fascinating.
And my dad and stepmom were like so worried about it, so freaking out about it, because it's basically like he lives in a hut with a dirt floor.
Wow,
and
that's crazy, huh?
Pots and pans that are just like old, and then there's like a burner in one corner of the room, and that's the kitchen. There's a burner with like a piece of sheet metal on it. That's the kitchen. Mm-hmm. And then there's like a little cot that he slept on. Dirt floor, like it's a hut. But they're all going over there and they're building things and helping the people there.
That's awesome.
Like
Very
do their
cool.
own little communities. Mm-hmm. So my dad sends me this text message over the weekend. Your brother was attacked by wild dogs.
What?
Yeah.
A pack of roaming wild dogs. I guess this is normal.
It's a problem.
That they attacked him. Luckily, he works out, and he's actually in good shape, thank goodness. He fought the dogs off and had to be taken like 4 towns over to the only legit kind of hospital they have in the area for treatment. He's got several deep wounds.
Me and Denny's were just watching something where a pack of dogs, like they're wild dogs, right?
Yeah.
You just be walking, all of a sudden they gang up on you and they attack you. We just saw a whole special on them.
My dad said the only thing that saved him is that he was able to stay on his feet and fight these dogs.
Wow.
My dad said if he would have fallen to the ground, the dogs would have got him.
Been overcome, huh?
Yeah.
So are these regular dogs that if they were domesticated, they'd be all peaceful, or is this a type of breed in the dogs we know here in the States?
I don't know. It sounds like maybe these are little wolfy dogs.
Like hyena-ish?
Like hyena-ish, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is really crazy, huh?
They say they can really mess you up. They're more dangerous than some of the big dogs you think. Not big dogs, big animals you think.
Yeah. That's what happens when you go. You don't realize like how tame America really is. I know South Florida may be a little bit more untamed. We got some weird people walking around, but still, I mean, compared to some of these other countries.
I mean, that's a third world country, and he's just over there trying to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds fun,
I'd be like,
though.
is this my ticket back to the States?
I don't know, man. It sounds fun to me.
Really?
Yeah.
What I got on my mind here today, I got hit with something the other night. I was getting ready to fall asleep, and, I always check my phone last thing. I'm one of those people that, bad habit, shouldn't do it, I know, but I still do. And it was something about, like, one of those phone updates. And I'm kind of hesitant on those phone updates. And my phone got hit with one. I was like, no, decline. And then somehow it was like, okay, cool. While you're sleeping, we'll do it. I'm like, what? No, I thought I hit no. And so I wake up in the morning, and it's this phone update, and it's all happened. I get through it. And so I wake up, and I always go through kind of like emails, just see what's happening with the world as I wake up. And I look down. I was on my phone about 8 minutes, and it ate about 22% of my battery.
That's why you don't update.
I
haven't updated.
Oh, my gosh.
I haven't updated in like 2 years. It keeps asking me,
Me
and
too.
I keep telling it no.
My battery's completely gone by 9:30 a.m.
And guess what's out? the iPhone 8, the iPhone 10. They want you to get the new phone.
I know.
The update sucks all your battery.
I was so upset. I don't know what I did with my bleary-eyed right before I went to sleep. I was like, I thought I hit no. I must have. I don't even think you can hit no anymore.
And it tricks you. So it says your phone will automatically update between 1 and 3 a.m. Put your passcode in to do it. But if you look at it really fast, it looks like you're just unlocking your phone. So if you put your passcode in, that's when it does it overnight. So below that, it says, no, ask me later. That's what you needed to click on. No, ask me later.
Yeah.
When you put your passcode in, you're screwed.
They got me.
The update's why I don't exercise. Exactly. It stopped me from exercising one day, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a sign from the universe. So get ready to run. Got to have music when you run. And here comes the update. I'm like, yeah, I'll update it real quick. I couldn't access my iPad. I'm like, all right, or my iPod. I'm like, I'm not exercising today. Update made me fat.
Is that what it is? Okay.
It wasn't the pizza.
No.
The other thing I don't necessarily love on it is when they do the update, like your eyes get used to things and where things are. And that's why I always have everything's in an organized place so I know where it is. And then you got to relearn it. And as soon as I kind of like get used to the new update, then they change it on me again.
That's why I hate when grocery stores change up their game and they move things.
Yeah.
Like, dude, no, frozen pizza's supposed to be here. Right. What are you doing?
It's like, come on, man. I'm so used to this. I could like shop blindfolded. Now you can't do it. So anyway, just a warning out there. You can see it coming. Every time they introduce a new phone, update battery sucker is out.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. Your neighbors, your family in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Starting out early on I-95, we already have the highway shut down up on the Treasure Coast in the northbound direction. That's between Canner Highway and Southwest High Meadows Avenue. You're going to want to avoid that area at all costs this morning. For those of you in Palm Beach County, though, we have no major incidents to report. You're all cleared your way to work this morning, and you're also all cleared your way to Dunkin' Donuts on John Road in Boynton Beach. America runs on Dunkin'. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Fright Nights at the South Florida Fairgrounds. South Florida's scariest haunted houses. It's our Sweet 16, celebrating 16 years of scaring you to death. Featuring 4 new haunted houses, interactive scare zones, and our monster midway. Only 1 week left, so get your tickets now at myfrightnights.com.
If you're looking for a great deal on a great car, all the Hondas are on sale right now. It is the model year-end sales event going on at Braman Honda. Low payments, big savings. You can save on more than 11 acres of Hondas right now. New Hondas from just $199 a month. Sign and drive. That's a bottom line deal. It's the model year-end sales event, and you can save big, big bucks. Get in there and say hi to Mike Rodriguez and the whole crew. He and his team are just wanting to put you behind the wheel of the car of your dreams for saving a lot of money doing it. That's how they work. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or you can shop online at BramanHondaPB.com. Go in there and get that low Honda price out the door. Save yourself thousands. That's the Braman Honda bottom line deal. Ladies, grab your prettiest mask, your girlfriends, and your guy friends, too. Hey, it's Virginia. Join me this Thursday for an all-new ladies' night. Join me in Masquerade at the I-Bar, right there inside the PGA National Resort. Enjoy entertainment by DJ violinist Timothy Lovelock, boutique shopping galore, and a pamper zone by the Salon and Spa at PGA National. Bring some cash, too. Participate in a wine tasting experience and a charity raffle for the Women's Chamber Foundation. Mix, mingle, and Masquerade this Thursday from 5:30 to 8:30 at PGA National Resort and Spa. Free to attend plus complimentary valet parking. Best mask wins a spa day. Visit PGA Ladies Night Out /Eventbrite.com for details.
Attention Palm Beach County homeowners, renters, and business owners. New flood maps are coming on October 5th, which means the flood risk for your home or business could be changing. If you're in a high-risk area as of October 5th, or even if you're in a moderate to low-risk area, make sure to protect the life you've built. Get started by checking your flood risk at FEMA.gov/Palm Beach. and learn how you may be eligible for a lower-cost flood insurance policy. That's FEMA.gov/Palm Beach.
You know, a lot of people have a gym membership, but not everybody gets results from their gym. I go to the Busy Body Fitness Center at Military in Northlake, where they've got 70 group exercise classes every single week. Yoga, cycling, body pump, Pilates. I go month to month and I pay $8.95 a month. And if you got kids, the childcare is absolutely free. And to have somebody in those classes that holds you accountable and trains you the right way makes a huge difference so you get those results. So go where I go, Busy Body Fitness Center in Palm Beach Gardens.
Home values have increased as much as 20%, meaning you have equity in your home. If you're thinking about refinancing your mortgage to cash out that equity, make sure you don't pay any closing costs. I'm Robert Palmer, president of RP Funding, home of the no closing costs refinance. Whether you need the equity from your home to pay off credit cards, student loans, or for home improvements, I'll pay all your closing costs when you refinance with RP Funding. Call 855-773-8634 or visit rpfunding.com.
NMLS 70168, Equal Housing Opportunity. Jim Arrigo here. The door's open to big October savings at Arrigo. Buck, buck, buck. Trick or treat. Johnny, is that you in the chicken suit? Buck, buck, buck. Lucky guess. Hey, Frankenstein.
I want the biggest selection of Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiats.
No problem. Shop 4,000 vehicles at Arrigo.
Trick or treat.
Johnny, blonde and pigtails?
Arrigo's lowest model year-end prices, please.
Johnny, I know it's you, and everybody saves thousands at Arrigo.
The biggest model year-end closeout is at Florida's #1 volume dealer, Arrigo. Save on all remaining new 2017 Rams, up to $10,000 off MSRP, or at least 1,500 quad cabs from $279 a month during Ram Power Days.
Plus, Arrigo treats you with big bucks for trades.
You got the cash, pigtails?
I have your credit card. You gotta go, Arrigo.
West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass.
39 month leases, 10K miles a year, 3,000 due, plus tax tag, title dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rates apply, dealer must qualify. Credit card, CS sales, dealer locations, see dealer for details.
When it comes to new window coverings, everybody has a budget. And Budget Blinds is the one place that understands you and your budget perfectly. Budget Blinds provides more custom window coverings than anyone in North America because we think that everyone, at every budget, deserves beautiful style, expert service, our no surprises pricing, and our no questions asked warranty. Right now, during our 25th anniversary celebration, you'll get an even better value during the biggest sale of the year. Special upgrades like invisible tilt bar on shutters, free smart fit, or a cordless option on honeycomb shades for a clean, uncluttered contemporary look. Book your free in-home consultation now. Call 855-BUDGET-BLINDS or go online to budgetblinds.com. Forget do-it-yourself. Call 855-BUDGET-BLINDS and get style and service that fit your budget. Call 855-BUDGET-BLINDS now.
Offer good on selected products at participating independently owned and operated franchises only. Some restrictions may apply. Ask for details.
Auto accident? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Farmers Insurance.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, tracking scattered showers for the morning drive on this Monday. A few widely scattered showers any time today. The rain chance 40%. A breezy southeast wind, 20 miles an hour with higher gust. Partly cloudy skies, the high 87. Tonight, 78. For Tuesday, mostly cloudy, a 70% chance of showers and storms, high 85.
Come rain or shine, it's important to be ready. Luckily, Farmers Insurance has over 89 years of experience helping customers so they can prepare for when skies get rough. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Find an agent at farmers.com.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
I've got another really busy week. Lots of great stuff is going to be going on here. If you would like to see the premiere of Jaybird's brand new movie that he's put together here with the whole KVJ Show, Victims Galore. Great way to set off your Halloween weekend. It's going to be showing this Saturday at the PGA Arts Center in the old Lomans Plaza right there, I-95 and PGA.
Yeah, at 5 p.m., Kev. We're going to do our little red carpet event. We're going to have some fun before that. So all the festivities start at 5.
Yeah, and they're going to be doing the movie at 5:30. So red carpet's going to be going on first. They're going to have wine, beer, and concessions. And then after the whole thing, they got kind of like a live showing of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, it's
very
pretty
cozy.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, fun night of entertainment.
In fact, if anybody would like to go out, I will hook somebody up with a pair of tickets right now. You get to go and check it out. In fact, the show itself is going to be running the 19th through the 31st. So you can go and see the Rocky Horror Picture Show. It is playing right now.
I'm hoping that some people who don't listen to our show end up showing up early for the Rocky Horror Picture Show and watch the movie, and they're going to be like, what the hell is this?
There you go. So, it used to be the Cinema 6 Theater, if you go by there. In fact, I think it still says that on the front.
I went on my first date to a movie there. Went back in high school. That was like my first real official date in Moments Plaza.
Okay.
That's cool. So it's nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll give you those tickets right now, 877-979-WRMF.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Somebody's asking, Virginia, if you got your Halloween decorations back that you talked about last week.
Great question. So, yeah, Friday, I talked about it. Or maybe Thursday I talked. No, I think it was Friday morning I talked about it. And so Friday I went home. They still weren't back.
Mm-hmm.
I took my little nap. I woke up from my nap to go get Mags from the bus stop. And they
now,
still
who was it
weren't.
that borrowed it for people that didn't hear the story? Somebody had come and they said, hey, we just need to use it for something, the baseball team?
Some lady that lives in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
She came when I wasn't there. And so Grandma was watching Rocco.
Mm-hmm.
And she asked Grandma, hey, would it be okay if I borrowed all these headstones? I've got this little spooky graveyard in the front yard that we've created.
Somebody even texted me and said that's a little brazen just to walk up to your neighbors and then ask to borrow their.
Here's how she said it to Grandma. She goes, it's just for one day. So that would have been Wednesday. There was apparently some kind of softball game or baseball game that night, and she wanted to borrow them for Wednesday night.
Okay.
So me and Grandma were both like, yeah, it's fine. It's just one night. What does it matter?
Hurt? Yeah.
So when they didn't show back up Thursday, I was like, all right. And then they still weren't back Friday. I was ready to fist fight. So before I go pick up Mags from the bus stop, I'm driving through my neighborhood. Okay, I don't know what this woman looks like.
Yeah.
I don't know where she lives.
Right.
I don't know what I thought I would find just driving around. I'm giving everyone stank eye. I'm just checking to see if anybody's got my decorations in their yard, because now I just think I've been robbed.
Oh, you're driving around, you're angry.
Oh, I was so mad. And then so I go to the bus stop and I get Mags, and me and Mags came up with a plan.
Okay.
She was going to get some of the other kids in the neighborhood together, and they were going to go around on their bicycles and investigate, talk to people, question a few people.
Okay.
And I told her,
It's exciting stuff
if
now.
you're able to find these things, I'll pay each of the kids $5.
As a little kid, that is such a big deal.
It's a big deal. So it was going to be going down on Friday afternoon. So I get Mags. We're back in the house. She's getting ready to go round up some kids, and we look out in the yard, and the lady's in the yard putting the stuff back.
Oh, okay.
I took a picture of her. You want to see?
Do you think she heard you publicly shaming her on the air?
I don't know. I really don't. I don't know if she just finally decided to come put them back, but here she is in the yard
she's out there.
putting
sure
them
enough.
back. I think one of them's missing, too. I'm like, I thought I had more. Oh, well.
That is kind of weird. You go up to your neighbor, hey, can I borrow your Halloween decorations?
You tell him it's just for one day, and then 3 days later...
Poor form.
I'm
voting poor form on that
Well,
one.
if anybody ever asks me to borrow stuff again out of my yard, the answer is no.
Yeah, I believe your quote was when you brought it in last week, this is what I get for trying to be nice to people.
And
Yes.
kids
Yes.
don't help out. Or don't try to be nice to people. It
This
never
is
works
what you
out.
get for trying to be nice to your neighbor. No. The answer is no next year.
It's weird about the borrowing things from neighbors and stuff. My buddy let his neighbor borrow like this weed whacker 2 years ago, and my buddy's like, "Where's my weed whacker?" So my buddy actually said, "Hey, can I get that weed whacker back?" And the guy that borrowed the weed whacker texted him a week later, said, "Hey, can I get my weed whacker back?" He's acting like it was his weed whacker, and it's my friend.
So much time he forgot who actually has ownership of it.
Oh, that is a mess.
Yeah, my buddy's like, do I say no? You're not getting it back, you jerk.
I bought it.
It's weird when you let people borrow stuff.
Oh, wow.
Drama.
Okay. Well, we've solved one caper here on the show. That's good. Now, the other one is if you came to the Wild Pants Party on Friday at the Gardens Mall, you got definitely quite a show. Virginia was the MC of the whole thing and was definitely putting a little bit of strain on her voice. That's why she sounds a little bit more raspy than normal.
I told you on Friday, I knew I was going to blow it out. I blew it out.
I thought you did really good. I think you're a very good MC.
Yeah,
Thank
she
you.
is.
Well, I think you're a really good radio guy.
All right.
Liar.
So the amazing thing was if you have gone on our Facebook page, you can see some of the still photos. You realize what a horrifying sight it was as Jaybird came tootling down ambitiously down the runway and wound up wiping out on his scooter. He's in this walking boot because he was taking down his hurricane shutters and had fallen down his stairs, and he was in this walking boot and has been in it for about 6 months now.
No, it's not. It's been 5 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Barely 5 weeks.
It feels worse and longer and more painful. I know I didn't hurt my foot, but I'm actually in pain from this.
Yeah, I hear you.
So I had a whole routine worked out to Genuine's pony. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do like a booty shake thing with my moped.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
And then right at a certain point, I'm gonna go real fast and do this thing. But I heard the crowd. I got caught up in it.
You didn't do the vodka factor either.
Look, I don't want to. I'm not saying I did or did not.
They do at this event. Yeah, they have all the models kind of like hang out in a room a long time before the event, and so we were there
2 hours.
Yeah, what time did we finally go on stage?
After 7:10, like 7:30 almost.
Okay, yeah. So, and I think we were there at about like
5. I got there at 5.
5:15.
Yeah. So you're there like a good about 2 hours. Yeah.
2
Before you go
hours
on stage.
of open bar.
Oh yeah.
And I was trying to be good.
Yeah.
I was.
And boy, it could just easily get away from you.
Well, I've major anxiety in big malls like that.
Right.
So yeah, you know.
Pre-gamed.
All I know is I hadn't gone yet, and I just had seen Jaybird's head, no head. Then I looked and just saw there was this girl, especially I zoned in on, she was just absolutely horrified by just what she had seen. I'm like, oh my goodness, I didn't know if his leg had come off or what, but some of the reaction from the crowd.
A lot of horrified faces.
I wiped out pretty hard, but the thing that was controversial, for the record, it was not planned. This was a real accident.
But as the MC of the event, I'm up there, and all of these people are horrified. They think Jason has killed himself. And so I was just trying to deflect from Jason. I'm like, no, don't worry. This is all planned. We planned all of this.
So as I'm on the ground thinking, oh my God, I just broke my ankle, Virginia's going, no, we planned it. I'm like, no, we didn't plan it. So when I finally get off the stage, the girl running the event comes over to me and goes, was that planned? Like, no, I wasn't planning. I know Virginia said it was. That was legit me falling.
I was just trying to diffuse the horrified crowd that literally
there were a couple horrified faces I saw.
Gasping with mouths agape.
Well, I don't want the people of the event to think I'm some lawless man throwing scooters into a crowd.
Well, I also didn't want them to think that you had killed yourself right there on stage.
I was like, why is she saying this?
Well, if you go check on our Facebook page right now, we've got the write-up from Gossip Extra, and our buddy Mike did a great job. There's an awesome still photo of Jaybird coming off of the scooter. You can see the shocked look on his face. Yeah, and then there's another photo of him down on the runway with Virginia standing over him. So there's the one still shot, Jaybird going down, and then there's Jaybird on the ground with Virginia and her own wild pants standing over him. And we'll get the video posted up, too. You can go check out our Facebook page, and we'll get that up on our Instagram. And
hot mess.
Put a link on Twitter and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. So, thank you very much. Arc of the Palm Beaches is a great charity and a fantastic event, and definitely a memorable night on Friday.
You can hear Virginia in the audio. Oh, it was planned.
Because these people looked horrified. I had to say something to them to keep their faces from freaking out.
Yeah, it horrified a lot of people.
We end up getting food at the food court after, and this woman comes up, oh dear, are you okay?
There were a few older people that I was really concerned about them because they were so horrified for Jaybird.
Okay. I have a question, and maybe the kids can answer this, maybe the teachers can answer this. I heard some kids, I was talking to them over the weekend, and I was talking to them about school. You know, we meet kids out, there's a couple standard questions that you go to. It's like, hey, how you liking school? And that's one of the ones. And this kid was very talkative, cute little kid that I'd met out, and was talking a little bit about, well, I like school. I like this teacher and I like that teacher, but this teacher's not nice to me at all. Aww. And none of the kids like this teacher. And I was kind of curious, for teachers that are that unpopular teacher, do you know it? Do teachers that students don't like know that the students don't like them, or are they completely oblivious to it? And if they know that the students don't like them, do they care, or they say, hey, it's my job to not be liked. My job is to educate them, not to be their friends.
There are some teachers that get off on it. They love being the one that's the heavy, that's the law.
Right. So where do teachers want to be? Because I would think the ultimate would be you're a well-loved teacher that also is effective. But I'm just kind of curious, are you a teacher that's out there that knows that you're unpopular?
A lot of times biology teachers and math teachers are not the nicest. No offense.
Maybe it's the subject they're teaching and not necessarily the teacher themselves.
No, I remember this one teacher, she'd go, Mr. Pennington, you are going to fail. Quit flirting with your lab partner. I'm like, I'm just talking to her.
Leave that guy alone.
He would call me out constantly.
Okay, so teachers, can you help me out with this? Do you know, are you an unpopular teacher? And do you care, teachers, if you are popular or not with your students? 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. You can always call or text us right here at the KVJ Show and let us know. So if you're an unpopular teacher, do you know that you're an unpopular teacher, or would it shock you to find out that your students don't like you? I'm just kind of curious how this all plays out.
Great question.
Because I think we all know, I remember, boy, when I was a kid, Mrs. Napier in the 3rd grade was the meanest teacher ever. Oh, and I remember she was just so nasty.
Don't you, you don't forget that stuff.
No, you don't forget that stuff. In fact, I can go back and I remember in 1st grade, Mrs. Plank. Oh, Mrs. Plank was not nice. Everyone was afraid of Mrs. Plank, and they did not like her.
See, that's so freeing, because you didn't live in this area. You get to say names. There's one, I'll do it anyway. Mrs. Asher. Boy, oh boy, if you color or paint outside the lines, Mrs. Asher would bite your head off. Oh my gosh, I was scared to go to kindergarten.
So what is the take with these teachers and the ones that are unpopular? Do they know, and do they care? And is it important that your students like you, or might you just say sometimes when the students like you, it means that they're just running roughshod all over you, and that's why they like you?
Because there is always that cool teacher that everyone knows he or she's the cool teacher. Oh, Mr. Grimes, he's so great. He plays the saxophone.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what is your take on this? Jack is on here from Stewart giving us his take as a student. Yes. Jack, what do you think is the mentality with teachers on this about being popular?
Well, teachers, if they know they're the nice teacher, then they will actually be nice to you. But if they know that they're the mean teacher, they will make it so much worse for you than if you're just if you're if they don't know, then they're just kind of like not a nice person, and they just really enjoy making kids like not feel good. But then if they do know, they just don't like that particular student.
Okay, so maybe it is down to the individual person, like, because if I remember right, back to the third grade, like, nobody liked Mrs. Napier. Like, she was just mean and nasty to everybody, but especially this one kid, Chris Lemaster. Oh, my goodness. She would just torment him, and I remember they had this thing back and forth, and she would come up, and I remember, like, he would come up, she'd be like, oh, Chris, your breath stinks. I remember she would say stuff like that. I was just like, what a horrible woman.
This is the 80s, man.
Poor Chris.
The 80s.
Yes.
Teachers were way meaner in the 80s.
But then I remember Mrs. Napier used to take her shoes off and smell them. And we couldn't figure out why. There was some weird things going on with Mrs. Napier.
She had a foot fetish.
She had her own little hang-ups, too. Yeah.
She would do it where the kids could see her?
Yeah, well, we would always talk about it. I'd be like, look, she's sniffing her shoes again.
I do that sometimes just to make sure my shoes aren't stinky.
But you do this, so...
Kids notice.
Yeah. You do that?
No, I don't do it for pleasure. I just do it to make sure I don't have smelly shoes.
Somebody texted in and said, kids do not learn from teachers they don't like. Did you say that's true?
Yeah, especially if you're young. Like, yeah, if a teacher was a jerk when I was a kid, I'd be like, this teacher's a jerk. I don't want to try. They're being mean.
Okay, well, Christina's on the line here from Boca, and she said that her mom's a teacher, and she knows that she's mean. But, Christina, you agree the opposite is true, that mean teachers are more effective.
Yeah, I do. But first, I want to say it's so bad that I call in that Denny's already knows it's me. But
I love that.
And, yeah, no, my mom... She was a teacher in my middle school. She was a fourth grade teacher, and she knew that she was mean, and all the kids would tell me, oh, your mom is so mean. Like, is she like this at home? My mom's the sweetest person ever. Like, I love her to death. But years later, they'd come back and be like, thank you. Like, you helped me, even though you were mean and, like, hard. You helped structure us that we know how to study well. We know how to make sure we're organized and everything for middle school and high school.
Okay. Yeah, and I would argue that because my mom was an educator and she was a teacher, and I think she took pride in the fact that she was strict and tough and nobody's going to get anything by her. And the odd thing about it is, even though my mom was tough and strict, she has a lot of students that come back still and hang out with her. Like, and now that she's retired and has moved on.
I'd like to make a retraction statement. Yeah, I can't say that I have not learned from people that I thought were mean. I've had baseball coaches that were mean, and they taught me stuff. And now thinking back, a couple mean teachers, I think I did learn from them.
So that is a question, because some people were saying that you don't learn unless you like a teacher, and other people were saying the opposite is true.
I think if you feel the teacher's personally saying personal, like the kid, you got bad breath, Chris. I think if that's going on, that can make it tougher for them to learn, because then it becomes personal.
Yeah. Somebody said in a text, teachers don't care either way. I'm a teacher, and we're there to change children's lives, not to be their friends. As long as we're changing their lives and they're learning, we ultimately don't care if we're popular or not. We're over that kind of stuff. That's what kids worry about.
That's going to be a personality thing. There's definitely some teachers out there that want to be popular.
Okay. Yeah. I definitely saw it.
Yeah.
And in fact, I would probably argue the opposite. From my experience, yeah, the teachers that were popular were awesome and hardly made us study or work at all, and that's why we loved them. And I would say the popular ones I probably learned less from.
But to say that every teacher doesn't care whether they're liked or not, that's not a true statement. There's going to be some people that want to be liked.
Yeah. So anyway, just kind of curious on that. You can sound off teachers, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. Your neighbors, your family in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Starting out early on I-95, we already have the highway shut down up on the Treasure Coast in the northbound direction. That's between Canner Highway and Southwest High Meadows Avenue. You're going to want to avoid that area at all costs this morning. For those of you in Palm Beach County, though, we have no major incidents to report. You're all clear on your way to work this morning, and you're also all clear on your way to Dunkin' Donuts on John Road in Boynton Beach. America runs on Dunkin'. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Jim Arrigo here. The doors open to big October savings at Arrigo.
Trick or treat.
Johnny, blonde and pigtails?
Arrigo's lowest model year-end prices, please.
Johnny, I know it's you, and everybody saves thousands at Arrigo.
The biggest model year-end closeout is at Arrigo. Save on all remaining new 2017 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiats. Like Wranglers from $22,999 during the Jeep Celebration event.
You gotta go Arrigo!
Plus tax,
I love the guys at the Good Greek Moving and Storage Company. These guys are amazing. They step up so big for us whenever our charity needs anything, like at Christmas when we have all those toys we collect to bring to needy kids and kids in the hospital. They give us the whole entire moving truck, no questions asked. Same thing, collecting supplies for Puerto Rico, whole entire moving truck, no questions asked. Good Greek Moving and Storage. These guys are awesome. For more than 2 decades, South Florida has trusted the Good Greek Spiro for all moving and storage needs, whether it's across town or across the country. The Good Greek can handle all of your moving needs. Good Greek Moving and Storage. They're fully licensed and insured. There's no job too big or too small. They can do it all. So remember, when it's time for your next move, don't take a chance with less reputable movers or try to rely on friends and family. Call the Good Greek Spiro. Dial ** Greek from your cell or go to GreekMoving.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official mover of the Miami Marlins.
Join Kaiser University West Palm Beach campus for an evening of thrills and chills at the annual Scare Fair on Wednesday, October 25th from 5 to 8 p.m. Wear your best costume and meet faculty, students, and neighbors from your community while enjoying complimentary refreshments. The night will be filled with fun, family-friendly activities, treats for all ages, and feature a fairy tale theme. For more details, call 1-888-844-8404 or visit kuopenhouse.com.
Hello, West Palm Beach. Geico presents things that'll make you feel good.
There's an island in Japan filled with bunnies. Cuddly, soft, warm bunnies. Something else to make you feel good? Geico's been offering great savings and service for over 75 years and has a 97% customer satisfaction rating. And that satisfying coverage from Geico isn't just for your car. The Geico Insurance Agency can help you with renter's insurance too. And Geico offers motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. You know what else will make you feel good? Honey doesn't spoil, which means either bees are magical or there's a scientific reason honey tastes delicious forever. We're going with Magic Bees. And Geico is the largest auto insurer in the state, so breathe easy. We've got your back. Plus, you might be able to save even more money because Geico has local agents in your area who can help you find savings, like military or federal discounts. And Geico offers emergency roadside service.
So, West Palm Beach, contact Geico online, over the phone, or at your local office. You'll feel better after you do.
Got another round of KVJ Cocktails and Karaoke this Friday night. Going to be at Blue Martini Boca Raton at the Town Center Mall at 7 p.m.
We love getting there a little bit early. Get your choice table right up front. Get your appetizers. Get your martinis flowing. The more you drink, the better we sound.
Come by, enjoy life, and sing a song with a KVJ member. We'd love to have you.
Blue Martini in West Palm Beach, Boca, Fort Lauderdale, and online it's BlueMartiniLounge.com.
Ladies win $1,000 in cash at Guanabana's 9th Annual Halloween Bash this Saturday, October 28th. Guanabana's world-famous costume contest with $1,500 in cash prizes. Live music from Southern rockers Comeback Alice. This Saturday, 9 p.m. Killer drink specials and no cover. Guanabanas.com, A1A in Jupiter.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. It may be time to see one of the fertility specialists at IVF Florida Reproductive Associates. As a woman ages beyond 35, her chances of getting pregnant starts to decline rapidly, so time is of the essence. Call 877-553-0040 today to schedule your consultation with one of the IVF Florida fertility experts or visit IVFFlorida.com. IVF Florida is proud to announce 2 new locations in Boca Raton and in Coral Gables, now providing even more convenience to access fertility treatments throughout South Florida. IVF Florida physicians, consistently recognized as top doctors and named to the U.S. News and World Report list of top U.S. reproductive endocrinologists, have been helping couples realize their dream of parenthood since 1986. IVF Florida provides comprehensive and personalized fertility services along with exclusive finance options. Call 877-553-0040 or log on to IVFFlorida.com.
Well, as you're waking up your day, it's tough enough wiping the sleep out of your eyes on a Monday morning. Now you try to put in your contact lenses. Just something you shouldn't have to do on a Monday. That's why, to me, I'm glad I don't ever have to deal with them ever again, because I went to Panu Laser and got a LASIK procedure. The smart thing to do. If you're a person that has a lot of time constraints, you're always on the go. If you're a person that's active, you go to the gym, you like going to the pool, you're out on the boat, you don't want to deal with glasses or contact lenses. That's why Panu Laser is such a great alternative. In fact, it's the only choice to make, and it's a great investment you can make in yourself. So easy to do, too. My gosh, I went in, and my whole procedure was done in 90 seconds. It took me 45 minutes in the door and out, and that was even with the consultation. And going to Panu Laser, too, not only do you have knowledgeable doctors, state-of-the-art equipment, spa-like atmosphere, but they also give you a great payment plan with 0 down and 0 interest, making it affordable for you. You don't have to pay today. Plus, they'll even give you $500 off on your procedure. So what are you waiting for? You tired of the contact lenses, tired of the glasses? Go to Panu. Check them out online today. PANNU laser.com. That's PANNU laser.com.
Discover Card alerts you if they find your Social Security number on any one of thousands of risky websites. It's just another way they look after you, not just your account. It's free for Card members. Just sign up online at discover.com/free alerts. Limitations apply.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Call now. 877-979-9763. If you dare. Win a pair of tickets to Universal Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights from 97.9 WRMF. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, this is a mess. It sounds like more allegations of sexual misconduct by other gross-looking, powerful Hollywood guys. The floodgates are opening, indeed. We'll tell you who else is being accused and what Harvey's up to. Oh, Harvey Weinstein. Yeah. Bad decisions. This guy just can't get away from them. Coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, kind of settling the debate here. Mean teachers. Do kids learn from them? Do the mean teachers even care? We got one text from a teacher, and she said, I got some teachers in my school that are not liked by anyone, and they know it, and they wear it like a badge of honor. One even told me, I'm here for the paycheck and not to have the crumb snatchers like me.
Oh, crumb snatchers.
But most of us do want the kids to like us. P.S. Jason, I teach 3rd grade math and science, and I'm not mean.
I'm just teasing. I was just kidding. I've met some cool math teachers.
And somebody else made a good point. They said there's a difference between strict and mean teachers.
You're right. Mrs. Asher was not strict. She was mean. I was scared to go into kindergarten because if I made a mistake, I got my head bitten off.
Yeah, and I would say my mom was more strict than anything. You knew you couldn't get away with anything, but she was nice and caring with the kids and always did projects with them and was liked. But yeah, you knew don't even mess around.
That's why when you asked that question, I was thinking back, okay, the teachers were strict, but they weren't mean, and I did learn from those teachers.
No, Mrs. Napier was mean.
Yeah, Mrs. Asher was mean.
Mrs. Plank was mean, too.
You didn't have any mean teachers, Virginia?
I'm trying to think. I mean, not that we're, like, vicious and made fun of kids and we're nasty.
They're probably scared of you.
Let's talk about mean students.
Yeah, there weren't any mean teachers because you were the mean student.
I did run school.
And somebody said, my sons do better with nice or cool teachers. I also believe that they retain the information when the lesson was a fun experience.
I completely agree with that.
Yeah. And, you know, sometimes the mean, nasty teachers, the ones who don't care about the crumb snatchers, don't put a lot into their job. And my mom always had that as a peeve. She knew the teachers that just put nothing into their job, and they're like, when I got tenure, I don't even have to worry about it. And that really annoyed my mom, that it's like they just put in no effort.
She took pride in it.
Yeah, she did. She's like, I mean, this is a big responsibility, and it is. I mean, you know, that's why I have such respect for teachers. She said, I mean, the job that you have is arguably one of the most important jobs in American society.
Amen.
Getting people ready. So doing a great job definitely means something. So here's hats off to all the great teachers out there.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
You're not going to believe what Harvey Weinstein is up to now. I was kind of shocked to see this. I'll tell you what's going on with that clown. And then also, More floodgate opening and other guys in Hollywood being outed as sexual assaulters and abusers.
There's even a conspiracy with this Weinstein thing I want to share and get your thoughts on. I talked to Kevin about it on Friday. He's like, no, that's not really happening. I want to get your thoughts.
Interesting. Okay. Before we get into that, though, it looks like Justin Timberlake is indeed coming back for the Super Bowl. It is going to happen. But no word on whether or not Janet Jackson will come back. And here he is talking about any possible wardrobe malfunctions this time.
At any point in the ask, do they say, hey, just the last time there's a little wardrobe thing, can we make sure that doesn't happen? And as long as we're good with that, then we're good with you?
Yeah, that won't happen this time. There was a little bit of that, but no, Mike, that's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Ellen does this trick on her show where she likes to hide people in the coffee table next to where she's interviewing the guest. Mm-hmm. And then in the mid-interview, they go, "Wah!" and jump out and scare. So here is Niall Horn being interviewed by Ellen DeGeneres when she has somebody jump out and scare him dressed as Harry Styles.
He has a staff, member that did this.
Now, One Direction is obviously y'all are all off on your own projects, but do you get to see each other? Do you keep in touch?
Yeah. So, we see each other all the time.
That's great. Harry, you do...
I honestly, cardiac arrest nearly happened there. Full of surprises.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Full of surprises.
And finally here, rehab, I guess, is not a big deal if you're Harvey Weinstein. They say he has already checked himself out of Sex Addiction rehab.
Sure, he's fine.
After 1 week, during which he never really fully committed to the program anyway.
No. Yeah.
They say he wasn't even staying on the property of the rehab facility. He would just come back, and he came back like for one group session, and then he's like, no, group sessions aren't for me. I'm not doing that again. It needs to be just one-on-one.
I bet you he does a Polanski. I bet he goes overseas somewhere and you don't see him. And I bet he still makes movies, too.
They say he's going to stay in Arizona because he wants to continue doing his outpatient program.
They say he's just in a high-end hotel.
They say he is not taking it seriously and just thinks that, okay, this is going to blow over and I'll be fine and I'll get back to work within a month.
If those charges start to really, if he's really going to be arrested and there's going to be a trial about the rape allegations, I bet you any money he flees the country.
Yeah, more stuff coming out about that Roman Polanski, too. A woman has now come forward to say that when she was 10, he photographed her naked and molested her.
That was his thing.
10!
He would act like it was a photo shoot, take off your shirt. That was his MO.
Wow.
It's unbelievable.
With the Weinstein thing, there's a conspiracy theory, because you asked the other day, you go, if I was that gross looking, why would I come out of a shower and look? There is a theory that he was deliberately being gross for the ultimate power trip. That he would take off his clothes because he knew he was hideous looking to really just show and examine his power.
Because if you're that nasty,
yes.
So he made himself uglier?
Well, I think
he was just genetically, unfortunately, cursed.
No, but
he's just an ugly guy.
He would walk out naked. Obviously he wasn't looking that good, but he would do that. He wouldn't cover up on purpose because he knew people would be repulsed by it.
Interesting.
He didn't do things to make himself more attractive.
Yes.
Gotcha.
He would do things like that to show off the ultimate
My power offsets it.
Yes.
Another Hollywood big wig, this director by the name of James Toback. Now, 38 women have come forward to say that he took advantage of them. Kind of the same thing. He would invite these girls to a hotel room to talk about, oh, yeah, I've got a part for you in an upcoming movie or TV project. And he would do the same thing. He would block them in the room and then do all kinds of weird things to himself. He would assault them, awful stuff. So hopefully these floodgates continue to open and these perverts continue to have a spotlight shine on their sins.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully with the Harvey stuff, hopefully he gets arrested. Wouldn't that be great? And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day.
Got some celebrities having a birthday today, including Amelia Clark, the mother of dragons.
Mother of Dragons.
She is from the popular show Game of Thrones. Also done a couple other movies. I believe she's going to be in that movie Solo as well. So she'll be breaking into that. Yes. She is 31 years old today. Heartthrob Ryan Reynolds turns 41. And Weird Al Yankovic, 58 today.
Still doing it, by the way. Still nailing it.
Yeah, Still nailing it. Also, Nicholas wants to wish his wife, Jackie, a happy birthday. That's also from your daughter, Harper. Also got a happy birthday who's going to be 9 today. Little birthday shout out. So there you go. One of his birthday wishes was for Jaybird to win the No Name movie game, and he did it on Friday.
It's for you, kid. It was for you.
Little chant for Tristan. Tristan. From your dad, Ryan. Aww. Also, happy 10th birthday to Tony from Mommy, Daddy, Sissy, and Bubby, love you. There you go. And a quick chant for Tony.
Tony.
Very nice. If you'd like your own birthday on the KVJ show, all you need to do is just send us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, and we will give you the hookup. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, we actually now have a competitive championship hat for the winner of Think Fast, and Jaybird is that winner, so he gets to put it on.
I hold 2 championship belts right now. No Name Newly Game and No Name No Name Newly Game.
No Name Newly Game.
Do you hold the speaking belt?
I gotta stop talking. That's the worst. You're trying to talk trash and you stutter.
So intimidating.
All right, we're going to see who can think the fastest here on the KVJ show. Also, an interesting revelation from Ed Sheeran. What did he have to stop? We'll tell you next.
When I was 6 years old, I broke my leg. And I was running from my brother and his friends, and tasted the sweet perfume of the mountain grass I rolled down. I was younger then. Take me back to when I found my heart, broke it here, made friends and lost them through the years. And I've not seen the boring fields in so long. I know I've grown, but I can't wait to go home. It's the way you make me feel. It's real. We watch the sunset over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill. Over the castle on the hill.
He's back strong now, but Ed Sheeran took a year off from music. That little sabbatical was because he said he saw himself slipping into substance abuse. He's gotten all physically fit now and kind of got off the sauce and what other substances he might have been on, and apparently he's clean-minded these days.
Good for him.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I know it's Monday morning, but you got to think fast.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Jaybird has got his thinking cap on. It looks like a brain, and top of it, it's got a little light bulb that has gone off, and it says the Think Fast Champ, and he's probably going to break the whole thing with his headphones here before we get this thing going.
I'm going to wear this in Publix. Do my shopping.
Yeah. I think you should. People be like, what's going on with that nutcase?
Yeah, no, it would be, it'd be alarming.
But I mean, you're wearing a Chewbacca jacket, so I mean, you know.
It matches.
Yeah, it just kind of all goes together. All right, I'm going to give you a topic here. We're going to see exactly who can come up with an answer that is quality and qualitative first. All right, the first subject I have for Virginia, Jaybird, and producer Denny's. Name an ingredient of chili that starts with a beef. What'd you say? Bean? Yeah, suits. I'm good with that too, yeah.
He's got that cap on. He's thinking all fast.
I am. Virginia's, she sounds like really like she ate glass.
My throat hurts.
She can't yell today, huh?
I can't yell.
Okay, here we go. Jaybird is up 1-0 on the rest of our crew here. All right. Name a football team
Denny's.
that starts with the letter T?
Titans.
Oh, he's quick.
I was going to say the Turks. Is that a real team?
The Turks.
I like it. If not, they should be.
So, yeah.
Short for turkeys.
Yeah.
Okay. Name an animal with fangs that starts with a V.
Vampire.
I mean,
Okay.
is that an animal?
Is that an animal? No, you're right.
No,
Vixen.
Sorry, what?
Veal.
Vulture.
Vixen.
Vulture. Well, not
Vixen. That's a female fox. It's a female fox.
Vixen.
Vixen? All right, we'll go with that.
Nice.
Nobody knows.
That was sloppy.
Female fox.
Vampire. I almost got credit for that.
Yeah, I was like, it's got fangs.
Yeah, all
It's an
those-
animal? No, I guess not. You're right.
All those zoos that have vampires there.
Yeah. All right, next up. Name something that would be venomous that starts with the letter C.
Cobra.
Yes, that would work.
You're so loud.
He is so loud.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep it.
He don't want to lose that hat.
No.
That's what he really don't want to lose that hat. I mean,
All right, can we just agree that you can keep the hat? You can keep the stupid hat. No one's going to take it from you.
No, but
stop yelling.
No, it's got to be out the window. I don't want the hat if there's no win involved. It's got.
I'm going to staple that damn hat to your head.
This has got to be a legit thing. Okay, you can staple my head. I can staple your mouth.
Oh, if you stapled my mouth and I couldn't talk, I'd be so happy for the day. My throat is killing me.
okay. Name a local TV anchor that begins with the letter C.
Kurt Fonger.
That's.
He's not in the game.
He's not in the game. C.
Yes.
Cromsley. Sure.
Not Cronkite.
C.
With a C. Name a local.
Cashmere.
Oh,
you got
it.
Cashmere. That made my brain hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, you can tell it's Monday.
Okay. Jaybird has got the lead 3-1 over Virginia and Denny's. He could put it away if he can get this one. Name something you put on your body that starts with the letter L.
Lotion.
Jaybird has got it, and
Hurry so
he's
fast.
going to retain
So
the
loud.
championship and the goofy hat.
Yes.
Wow.
It's real, baby. It's legit.
Somebody
You've
feels-
already broken the light bulb on the top.
Well,
yeah,
it's
all
it's
whacked.
hanging to the side now. Yeah.
I'll fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, there we go.
Thank
That
you.
thing's walking the green mile. That is a matter of time before he breaks it.
I can't believe it made it through one show already.
Thank you to intern Thumbelina who made it.
She killed it.
Can you make about 25 more? That's the only problem. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, I want to do a check-in here. Got a little bit of an update for you. Do you remember we talked to Shannon last week? And she was not real happy because this last weekend, her boyfriend was going to be going to his dad's funeral. But the reason why she just kind of fell off was the fact that her boyfriend has not even told his family that he's even divorced. And of course, now he's dating somebody new. Of course, they have no idea who she is. But he's just like going, okay. The whole thing was the excuse about the dad. Here's a little bit of what she said when we talked to her last week.
So my boyfriend recently got divorced, but he still hasn't told his parents. And his dad was really sick and didn't want to cause him any more stress. So he never told his mom or dad about the divorce and even went as far to invite his ex-wife to his dad's funeral this weekend. And I'm trying to be cool and understanding, but, I mean, don't you think he needs to let his family know that he's divorced?
Mm-hmm. Well, she heard a lot of the comments that came in when we talked to her. I think it was on Thursday. And has a couple more thoughts as she's trying to, internalize this whole thing. And I believe she has some new details about the situation as well to run past us. We'll talk to Shannon coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. Your neighbors, your family in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Well, I-95 has opened back up in the northbound direction up on the Treasure Coast. That's between Canner Highway and Southwest High Meadows Avenue. Traffic's still pretty slow back in that area. After that early morning wreck, though, you'll see delays back to Bridge Road in that situation. Taking a look here in Palm Beach County, not too bad. Just some police activity in West Palm Beach. That's Forest Hill Boulevard, eastbound at Haverhill Road, and a disabled vehicle in Boynton Beach, I-95 southbound beyond Woolbright Road. We also have a crash in Broward County causing some fairly significant delays. That one is on I-95 northbound in Pompano Beach. 2 lanes blocked just after Atlantic Boulevard. Stop and go traffic back to Commercial Boulevard. For Traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Quick weight loss works. It is faster results. It's more energy. It's everything that I was looking for. Plus, one-on-one in-office support for faster results. That one-on-one in-office stuff is amazing. It really is great to have coaches guiding you. They were encouraging me. They would call me and check in with me and held me accountable. And that was the big thing. I wasn't doing it alone. I had a team. That one-on-one support leads to faster weight loss. No prepackaged meals. No exercise required. Lose 20, 40, 100 pounds or more. And right now, for a limited time, lose 20 pounds for $20. All services included. Exclusive of supplements. Kids join free when parents sign up. Go in for a consultation. There's 19 Florida locations. Go to quickweightloss.net or call 855-777-THIN. That's 855-777-THIN. 855-777-8446.
Join Mark Patrick Hypnosis and lose weight or stop smoking for only $49.99 guaranteed. That's this Thursday the 2nd at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites Hotel in Boca Raton. Weight loss starts at 5:30 and stop smoking at 8 p.m. This Saturday the 4th at the Holiday Inn Airport Hotel and Conference Center in West Palm Beach. Weight loss starts at 10 a.m. and stop smoking at 1 p.m.
No matter the season, smooth skin is always in style. And thanks to laser hair removal at Body Details, you can get up to 50% off laser hair removal this month and enjoy smooth, soft skin all year around. Let our true laser specialists remove your unwanted body hair for good and feel ready for anything thanks to our free lifetime guarantee. Visit bodydetails.com to schedule a free consultation and get up to 50% off laser hair removal today.
For all you baby boomers out there, born between 1945 and 1965, listen up. There's some important news that may surprise you. Did you know that 1 in 30 baby boomers has hepatitis C? That's right, 1 in 30 boomers. And most don't even know it. It's important because Hep C is a serious virus that can hide in the body for years, even decades, with no symptoms. If left untreated, Hep C can lead to liver damage, and it's the leading cause of liver cancer. Here's something else you should know. The CDC recommends all baby boomers get tested for Hep C. A simple, one-time test is all it takes. And if you have Hep C, it can be cured. So ask your healthcare provider about getting tested for Hep C today. It's the only way to know for sure. To learn more, visit HepCFacts.com or call 844-9-HEP-C-FACTS. Brought to you by Gilead Sciences.
I'm Robert Palmer, and I've paid over $20 million in closing costs, but there are still consumers who are missing out on refinancing with RP funding because they think there's a catch. Give us a call and we'll explain how we can make this amazing offer. You have absolutely nothing to lose by making the 5-minute phone call and letting us walk you through the process. Isn't it worth a phone call to see how you can save thousands of dollars in closing costs? Don't miss out. Call RP Funding today, 855-773-8634, or visit rpfunding.com.
NMLS 70168, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Firing it up on a Monday and trying to get your week going is not always the easiest thing, especially if you just notice you don't have the energy that you once did. So instead of gulping down extra amounts of coffee, why don't you just go to Wellington Anti-Aging and try their hormone replacement therapy? Hey, it's natural. After the age of 25, we start losing hormones and it affects our body. Our energy levels will plummet and you notice that your physique starts to change. Also, your metabolism. You can't eat what you used to eat and still look the same way. all because of your hormones, but you can get those back into your body. What it means for you: more energy, ability to stay up with your kids, also with your work and your social life. You can do it. Plus, you're also going to have a better looking physique because you'll maintain that lean muscle mass, the lean muscle that eats away at the fat. It just makes you look better. And who wouldn't want to look better and feel better? So start off your Monday by making a very important check into Wellington Anti-Aging, and also check with your insurance. Likely they'll pay for your treatments. Go online when you get a chance today, WellingtonAntiAging.com. Just remember it, WellingtonAntiAging.com. It is absolutely a life changer.
Join Mark Patrick Hypnosis and stop smoking now without cravings, irritability, weight gain, or your money back.
I tried the patch.
I tried the gum.
Tried Diet.
I tried cold turkey.
None of that worked.
Nothing worked.
I just could not quit. I have to tell you, I had no craving, no weight gain, no problem.
I quit in one night.
I don't smoke.
Only $49.99 guaranteed. Because don't just cut down, but stop smoking now, once and for all. In addition, lose all the weight you want. 100% guaranteed with Mark Patrick Hypnosis. Destroy unwanted cravings, late day eating binges, boredom eating, stress eating. Join the over 500,000 others who have attended and lose the weight the Mark Patrick way. That's right. The seminar is Thursday, November 2nd at the Boca Raton Holiday Inn Express and Suites Hotel. Weight loss seminar 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Stop smoking seminar 8 to 10 p.m. And Saturday, November 4th at the West Palm Beach Holiday Inn Airport Hotel and Conference Center. Weight loss seminar 10 a.m. to noon. Stop smoking seminar 1 to 3. More info at markpatrickseminars.com.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Farmers Insurance.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, tracking scattered showers for the morning drive on this Monday. A few widely scattered showers any time today. The rain chance 40%. A breezy southeast wind, 20 miles an hour with higher gust. Partly cloudy skies, the high 87. Tonight, 78. For Tuesday, mostly cloudy, a 70% chance of showers and storms, high 85.
Come rain or shine, it's important to be ready. Luckily, Farmers Insurance has over 89 years of experience helping customers so they can prepare for when skies get rough. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Find an agent at farmers.com.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
Just about 30 minutes ago, we gave you a shot at winning some Halloween Horror Nights tickets, and we're going to give you another shot here before we leave the show at 10 a.m. this morning. 4 chances all day long. You got between now and 6 p.m. Just keep listening every single day this week between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. Your chance to win tickets to Halloween Horror Nights is going to be coming up here at WRMF.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
So your boyfriend won't tell his parents that he's divorced. Okay. How's that make you feel? Now, Shannon's going through this with her boyfriend. Didn't tell his parents that he was divorced. His dad was sick. His dad wound up passing, and a funeral just happened. So, okay, don't want to rock the boat. Dad's sick. Let me not lay another burden on the family. I get it. Shannon has kind of been going back and forth here with some of her thoughts and feelings about this, and we talked to her the other day because she was a little bit upset when it kind of was first going down. Funeral had happened, and apparently he hadn't said anything to his family about this. Now, something else has come up to add to it. Shannon, what is the newest thing you found out about your boyfriend?
Okay, so my boyfriend went to his dad's funeral with his ex-wife over the weekend, and I knew that, but I threw out a few texts to him, and he never responded. And I can't stop thinking about what their sleeping arrangements were. And I know the funeral was in Jacksonville, and I know he was staying up there on Friday and Saturday, and I think I'm going to be pretty mad if they shared a room, and I don't know if I have the right to be.
Oh, if they shared a room, you definitely have the right to be mad, and something's going on.
Okay, does she have the right to be mad if they shared a room, but nothing happened, and the ex was nothing but gross? She had bad gas. It was a terrible experience, and they had no type of, thing going on. Are you still mad?
He's got too many secrets, this one. I wouldn't trust him.
Nothing.
I would back up before even the whole whether or not they got a room together. Are you mad if he takes his ex-wife to his father's funeral and you're the girlfriend and you stay home, and it's like the family doesn't even know about you? They think that he's still married, and what is he trying to do? Like keep up the illusion? And then what did he say to his ex-wife to get her to go with him?
It's creepy. It's something's not right. I don't trust this guy. You need to sit down with him and tell him this is unacceptable boyfriend behavior.
And you said you tried to text him just to kind of like see what was going on, and he blew you off?
Yeah, I mean, I tried to check in on him. He's my boyfriend. He's at his dad's funeral. I care about him, and he doesn't answer me.
This is not good.
No.
I mean, this guy is not being honest with you.
Well, hold on. If it's a funeral and his dad died, there is a grieving process. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but when someone passed away with me, I didn't have a case of the hornies. I was very sad.
But if you have somebody that you're dating, and on top of it, you've taken your ex to the funeral, the family doesn't even know about you, and just, hey, I'm just texting you to see what's going on, then you completely blow it off?
It's too much coincidence. I think what Kevin said last week, that this guy is probably still married.
How long have you been with this guy?
We've been together like 3 months.
It's very new. It is new.
Okay, so is she asking for too much too soon?
I'm not saying she's asking for too much too soon. I think to automatically assume he's in the room with the ex, they're sleeping together, Virginia's calling him weird, creepy, all this. His dad just died. There could be a billion things going on right now. I think it's too early to crucify him. It's not ideal that the ex is there, but I mean, if the ex is close with the family and there's a history, she's got the right, I think, to pay respects.
Last week, when we talked to Shannon, Virginia, you said that your anger level would be at a 5 out of 10, 10 being nuclear. Has it changed? Is it still at a 5, knowing what you know now? He went with his ex to Jacksonville to the funeral and then blew off your text?
Do we know for sure they went together, like in one car, and they stayed in one room?
No.
Is that a fact?
No, we don't know that.
I don't think she knows. You don't know they shared a room, you said, Shannon?
No, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. We're already crucifying all. Oh my God, he didn't text. Things get crazy at a funeral.
If he rode in the car with her and they shared a hotel room, this is not good for you. My mad level would be an 8.
Okay, you're up to 8.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I think Virginia's insane a lot of the time.
You don't think 8's justified?
Here, I'm just saying, you've got the X factor of a dead
This guy
father.
gets a pass because his father did.
Now, if this is 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks after the funeral, and it's still going that way, I think, people get very weird after a loved one dies, especially a main player.
Okay.
Nah, you can't trust this guy. I'm telling you right now, I smell a rat.
Okay.
Don't let me get to 10. 10 is stab.
Hey, Shannon, do me a favor. If you find out one way or the other, would you please let us know?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. All right.
Don't stop looking into public records, too, to see if, in fact, he is divorced from this chick.
So do you snoop Jaybird, or do you let it go? Just be like, you know what, I'll let him grieve, and then when he gets back to me, he gets back to me.
If I was dating a girl 3 months and this was the situation, I would probably do light Facebook looking just to keep up with what's going on. Do I hide in bushes? Do I break into his car to look at his phone?
No.
Do I publicly go on the air and call him creepy after his dad just died? No.
You don't gotta hide in no bushes. You go down to the clerk of court's office and you figure
It's a lot
out
of work, Virginia.
Are they divorced or not? But I mean, it's been on her mind for 2 weeks. She's calling us.
I think we found out you can find out if somebody's married, but you can't find out if they're divorced. Didn't we have that?
We did. We tried it.
Yeah.
You tried this insane way of
Well, everybody's got their price, even the clerk of court. Let's find out if this cat's divorced or not.
I'm not saying this guy's on the up and up. He could very well be a cheater, but what I'm saying with the information and evidence we have right now, Virginia's ready to crucify that man right now.
I'm nobody's secret.
Okay.
You should be.
All right. All right, got any thoughts on it? 877-979-WRMF.
Something ain't right.
Yeah, it's you.
Well, what's right is his dad died. That's not right. That's what's not right.
She thinks she's going on a spring break over here.
He ain't divorced.
877-979-9763. You can call or text us here at the KVJ Show.
Wait till you're announced. We've not yet lost all our graces. The hounds will stay in chains. Look upon your greatness and she'll send the call out, 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 send. Call the ladies out, they're in their finery. 100 tell. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run free. Living in ruins of a palace within my dreams. And you know we're on each other's team. I'm kinda over getting told to throw my hands up in the air. So there. So all the cups got broke, shards beneath our feet, but it wasn't my fault. And everyone's competing for a love they won't receive, 'cause what this palace wants is release. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run free. Living in ruins of a palace within my dreams. And you know we're on each other's team. I'm kinda over getting told to throw my hands up in the air. So there. I'm kinda older than I was when I rebelled without a care. So there. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how to run free. Living in ruins of a palace within my dreams. And you know we're on each other's team. We're on each other's team. And you know we're on each other's team. We're on each other's team. And you know, and you know, and you know.
Obviously, this is driving Shannon crazy. Her boyfriend hasn't told his family that he's divorced and then just went to his dad's funeral with his ex-wife. Everybody's screaming on the text messages saying, this dude is not divorced. Come on. Come on. Even people are saying, who can even guarantee that his dad really passed? Because if he's lying about his divorce, he could be clearly lying about the funeral, too.
Oh, no.
What would be the reason for that, though? People are so suspicious of people's behavior.
I know. I've gotten literally 3 messages in a row. You're wrong. You're wrong, Bird. You're wrong.
Yeah. Somebody said, when this happened to me, my boyfriend of 5 years at the time was at his dad's funeral with his ex-wife and real girlfriend that I had no clue about.
Oh, my God.
I mean, what a twisted tale that is.
This guy's got triple layers going on?
Yeah. And we've also gotten the info, too, on being able to check with the clerk of courts. Apparently, you can figure that out. So I know Shannon was having some issues with that, so we're going to help her walk through that whole process to find out once and for all whether or not this cat's really even divorced,
Good.
as he's saying. Avery is on here from Wellington, 877-979-WRMF. What is your advice for Shannon here, Avery?
My advice would be, if it's really bothering her this much, I know the relationship is, kind of new. It's only 3 months old. But if you've got a gut feeling about something and, maybe the man's dad died, maybe he didn't. But if you feel like there's something not right here, don't put yourself in the situation to have something bad happen to you. Walk away from it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Some people have, well, not some people, a lot of people have a hard time with that because, you're in a relationship that at this point you're excited about. And you don't want to be like, gosh, I had such a hard time finding somebody decent. I've got somebody that I think is decent. I've had a great 3 months. I don't want to just this quickly walk away. I would like to at least be able to know for sure that I should. For a lot of people, finding somebody that's awesome, it's not easy.
No, it's not.
So I get that part of it. Lori is on here from Indiantown, and you're right. Her suspicions keep getting worse and worse. What was it that stood out when you just heard from Shannon a second ago to you, Lori?
The fact that they live together, that just puts it on a whole different level. They're not just boyfriend, girlfriend. They've made a commitment, a stronger commitment. And I think he should respect that she was nervous about it, and there should have been a whole lot more done for it.
What do you think about the text message? Is that a big deal? She tried texting him over the weekend, and she doesn't hear back from him. He blows off the text. Is that a big deal to you, Lori?
It is a big deal. I think he could have taken a moment to say, hey, everything's going okay, and I'll be home soon.
Okay.
Yeah, just the fact that he blew her off completely says he's too busy doing something where he can't text her.
Mm-hmm. And part of Shannon's worry is, okay, did they share a room together when they went up there? And that would make me mad if they did. Melissa's on here from Port St. Lucie, and she thinks she has an answer to that. What do you think, Melissa? Did they share a room, yes or no?
Hey, guys. Yeah, I totally think they shared a room. If he's still portraying that they're still married, then absolutely they shared a room. This way that they're still keeping the storyline that they're still married to the family. So I think absolutely they're still sharing a room. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that's something to start thinking about. That's going to make you
Real
upset.
shady.
Maybe I'm just naive to the ways of the world, Virginia.
There's a lot of shady dudes out there, Bird.
I can't believe how many people are lying about being divorced when they're not. I'm surprised that, we're getting so many people texting us saying, when this happened to me.
Well, I mean, they're lying about being divorced, and it's still being.
They're still very much in a marriage, and some of these guys have families, and they're out there saying, "No, I'm good, I'm single, it's all good."
It's pretty alarming that there's that many.
Yeah, that's I think what's stunning to me is just how often this happens.
I think a lot of guys know that when they say that, girls are like, okay, well, he's separated. He's getting divorced. That's what you say to a girl to string her along. And you can still kind of have your commitments to your family and your wife, and she'll have to just understand that you're going through this separation.
Not to turn this into a man-bashing segment like it always turns into, girls do this crap too. They act like they're not married, then you find out they've got 3 kids with a husband named Julio.
Well, more times than not, it's a dude. This case is a dude.
They never told you about Julio?
Yeah.
Who's Julio?
And Alex is on here from Palm Beach Gardens. She's got some advice for Shannon as well, and trying to deal with this whole thing because she's trying to sort out, okay, am I getting cheated on? Is my boyfriend actually married? What is happening here? What's your advice to Shannon, Alex?
I think she needs to just put the brakes on and calm down. Someone just lost someone.
Yeah.
Losing a parent is really difficult, and when that happens, and you've been, you were married previously to someone who I would hope knew your father, you want to go to a funeral and have support from someone who knew them. Mm-hmm. And I lost a grandparent, and I wasn't on my phone texting the whole time. I wouldn't be responding to text messages either. I think everyone's just being kind of crazy. This isn't. You can't jump to the worst conclusion.
Okay, I like
right
that.
off the bat.
Yeah,
I'm not the only one.
Shannon's making herself insane. I mean, this whole weekend she blew out a whole bunch of texts and never got anything back, and now she's just absolutely stewing and going crazy. And you're right, she doesn't need to pump the brakes, and it's easier said than done.
No, always assume the worst. Always panic first and then backpedal.
You don't really believe that. You're just being crazy for the radio. I hope. I pray.
Who knows?
Yeah,
Who knows?
You'll never know.
Who knows?
You'll never know.
I want to say on the insane one. It's you.
All right, you got anybody you need to call out here on this Monday? Got people to already send in their emails and their text messages to make sure that they're at the front of the line.
Okay, calling out for bad behavior or good?
Yeah, a little bit of both. We start off with the things, hey, I get it. We all could use constructive criticism, and we can learn from our mistakes.
Well, let's be honest. The bad behavior ones are way more fun.
They are a little bit more entertaining, I do have to admit. But here's one. Ryan from Lake Worth is calling out. I'd like to call out the people in charge of the Hurricane Irma food assistance thing at John Prince Park. It's insane that they held it in a park designed for family picnics. This should have been done at the Fairgrounds Expo Center. They never considered the safety of nearby residents or the business owners who lost revenue all week. I saw several emergency response vehicles get stuck in gridlock traffic with their sirens on. The people who planned this disaster response event should be fired for making it a disaster. Finally, I would like to call out the person who waited in line driving a white Maserati convertible on Saturday. #seriously, bro.
You are looking for disaster relief in your Maserati?
Yes. Convertible, too, which it's even nicer.
Pricey car.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Someone else said, for my call them out, I'd like to call all the idiots who take a left turn onto Lawrence Road. Beginning at the 7-Eleven, there is a big sign, no left turn. It's a high accident zone with high schoolers crossing. Call them out, please. No left turn. Just for the safety of the people. Okay. There's a lot of traffic stuff that I see. There is a light that I take to my house. It's right here, 45th Street and Village.
It's awful.
And when you go to the left turn, it says no U-turn. And there's always some yahoo that is going to go on ahead and try, even though it's a big old sign right there, no U-turn. And the reason why is because you get snarled up and traffic is coming, they're making right turns. So when you're making the U-turn, the entire lane of traffic that needs to go through, not one car can go through because they're trying to wait for all the right-hand traffic to go, and then you just hold all these cars back, and then the line for the right or the left-hand turn gets crazy long.
And that's a long light.
It's a long light.
You're going to be sitting there for a while.
It's an unfair light because I hate lights that do that. They'll give one part of the road 9 minutes of green lights, and then it goes red to you for 3 seconds. And
3 seconds.
Well, who's doing this?
It's not fair.
Who's making these light decisions?
I think they do a lot of study on it to try to get it right. But you're right. If you're the one sitting at the red light, it never feels like it's right.
The ones that are studying, they're reading horrible reports, or they're just liars.
Okay. Got Marnie out here. She's giving us a call, 877-979-WRMF. Calling in here from Sebastian. Yes, hello, Marnie.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Okay, who you calling out today and for what?
I'm kind of calling out a lot of people. I'm getting married in a few weeks, and I'm running into problems with friends inviting +1s without asking us.
Oh, that is a big problem.
So what's this marriage rule?
Yeah, explain to Jaybird. He's going to need the breakdown here for a second.
What other
Virginia?
crazy marriage rules
Well,
is?
when you get an invitation in the mail and it says you're invited to somebody's wedding and it just says Jaybird Pennington, that means it's just for you. If it says and guest, that means you can bring somebody. But a lot of times, if you're a single dude, which you are, the people that are putting the wedding on, they can save themselves, a couple $100 by just having it be you and not your +1, because you really don't have a +1 anyway. You're just bringing some random stranger.
No,
so
I'm not.
You might as well just be single.
I'm not bringing no stranger. Bird don't bring food to the buffet.
But a lot of people try to do that. They try to sneak in a guest, and then you throw everything off because the bride and groom have given specific head count numbers to the venue.
So this is a very uncool thing that Marty's talking about here.
Very uncool to do.
I actually know it's uncool. If I know it's uncool, then yeah.
Yeah, if this guy knows really seriously.
Okay.
All right.
Now, Marnie, when people are doing this, do you have how do you tell someone to stop doing this if they're adding people on to their invitation? Virginia, do you have any recommendation? And Marnie, do you have any solution? What are you trying to do for all these people that are hopping into your wedding uninvited?
Yeah, what did you get back in the mail?
Well, yeah, so my fiance and I are paying for this out of pocket. So if people aren't in serious relationships, we didn't give them the opportunity to have a guest, and they're just inviting random strangers. And that's where I'm at. I don't know a tactful way to say, hey, sorry, your friend doesn't get to come, but you can.
Okay. Yeah.
Are they
They're writing their name in?
They're writing the name
writing it in
on the RSVP.
Okay.
Yeah, you and your husband.
Do you just nip it in the bud and just say it, or are you uncool if you do?
Here's what should happen. It shouldn't be you or your husband making the phone call, but it should be somebody in the family, or a wedding planner, or somebody with the venue saying, yes, we got your RSVP back, and we wanted to let you know that the invitation was only addressed to Jason Pennington. It didn't have a +1 on there, so unfortunately, we're not going to be able to accommodate your request for the +1. But you have to have that conversation ahead of time so they don't come marching up with their random stranger.
So get on it now and let them know before the wedding actually happens, because it's really awkward when they actually do show up to your wedding with the +1 that you did not invite. Okay.
Yeah, and then you'll have to pay for that person.
What if you brought the +1, but that +1 brought their own meal? They have their own food in their purse.
What's their own meal?
I know you're kidding.
They're drinking their own wine. They bring a roadie in their purse.
Jaybird.
Virginia.
I mean, you're breaking every rule of etiquette.
Oh no! Don't break the precious wedding rules.
Bring your meal in your purse. What's the matter with you? Where did you find this guy? Under a bridge?
Actually, at the Moose Lodge.
He's
there every Tuesday night.
Moose Lodge would kick him out.
Moose Lodge are good people.
I know. All right. You got somebody you need to call out, 877-979-WRMF. You can call or text 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. Your neighbors, your family in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Well, I-95 has opened back up in the northbound direction up on the Treasure Coast. That's between Canner Highway and Southwest High Meadows Avenue. Traffic's still pretty slow back in that area. After that early morning wreck, though, you'll see delays back to Bridge Road in that situation. Taking a look here in Palm Beach County, not too bad. Just some police activity in West Palm Beach. That's Forest Hill Boulevard, eastbound at Haverhill Road, and a disabled vehicle in Boynton Beach, I-95 southbound beyond Woolbright Road. We also have a crash in Broward County causing some fairly significant delays. That one is on I-95 northbound in Pompano Beach. 2 lanes blocked just after Atlantic Boulevard. Stop and go traffic back to Commercial Boulevard. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Want the best internet at a great value? Then get started with Xfinity Internet for just $19.99 a month for 12 months. Experience the speed you need at a great low price for just $19.99 a month for 12 months. Plus, learn more about Xfinity XFi and change the way you Wi-Fi. Xfinity XFi delivers the fastest internet and the most Wi-Fi coverage throughout your entire home for the best in-home Wi-Fi experience. AT&T can't give you that. So call 1-800-XFINITY today to experience all that Xfinity Internet has to offer and get the speed, coverage, and control you need with Xfinity XFi. Get started today with Performance Starter Internet for just $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement and EcoBill and auto pay enrollment. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store to switch today, or to learn more about other Xfinity Internet-only offers. Service charge increases by $5 per month without EcoBill and auto pay enrollment. Offer ends 12/4/17. Restrictions apply. New customers only. Equipment tax and fees extra and subject to change. After promo, regular rates apply.
I love following aquaplastic surgery on social media. You know, a lot of the procedures they do, they actually videotape them so you can see real procedures going on. How cool is that? Aquaplasticsurgery.com. All the links are there to their social media. Dr. Rankin leads the show over there. He is the head surgeon. He is board certified. He is the chief of plastic surgery at St. Mary's, the largest trauma hospital in our area. Okay, that is impressive. Dr. Dev, who helps him, he went to Harvard Medical School. Super impressive. These guys are building quite a practice. Aquaplastic surgery. They do it right. They're experienced. They're loved and respected by their patients and their staff. And right now, if you've been thinking about having a little breast work done, how about $500 off the cost of your gummy implants? Yeah, these new implants, they're super special. Gummy implants. $500 off right now when you call the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. Here's the number in Jupiter, 561-776-2830, and in Fort Lauderdale, 954-564-3832.
Attention Palm Beach County homeowners, renters, and business owners. New flood maps are coming on October 5th, which means the flood risk for your home or business could be changing. If you're in a high-risk area as of October 5th, or even if you're in a moderate to low-risk area, make sure to protect the life you've built. Get started by checking your flood risk at FEMA.gov/Palm Beach and learn how you may be eligible for a lower-cost flood insurance policy. That's FEMA.gov/Palm Beach.
Halloween is back, and so are all the caramel apples, ghouls, goblins, and ghosts that come with it. And now you can bring the spirit of the season back every time you light a personalized Yankee candle. Just visit any store and add your favorite Halloween photos to your favorite Yankee Candle fragrances to create your own customized candle labels. You could even win a haunted weekend to a premier theme park in Florida. Restrictions apply. Visit Yankee Candle stores or yankeecandle.com for complete contest rules.
Join Mark Patrick Hypnosis and lose all the weight. 100% money back guaranteed.
Since August, I can honestly say I have not had one potato chip.
It was life-changing for me.
And I don't think about desserts like I used to.
And only $49.99 guaranteed. Allow hypnosis to destroy unwanted cravings, late day eating binges, boredom eating, stress eating. Also, stop smoking with Mark Patrick Hypnosis. No matter how many times you've tried to quit, hypnosis is designed to destroy your desire to smoke without cravings, irritability, weight gain, or your money back. Join the over 500,000 others who have attended and stopped smoking the Mark Patrick way. That's right. The seminar is Thursday, November 2nd at the Boca Raton Holiday Inn Express and Suites Hotel. Weight loss seminar 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Stop smoking seminar 8 to 10 p.m. And Saturday, November 4th at the West Palm Beach Holiday Inn Airport Hotel and Conference Center. Weight loss seminar 10 to noon. Stop smoking seminar 1 to 3. More info at markpatrickseminars.com.
Okay, moving time. First things first, you want someone you can trust with your stuff. Next, you want to make sure there are no hidden fees. That brings us to All My Sons Moving and Storage, a name you can trust with over 4 generations of moving experience. We provide white glove service throughout your entire move. So, whether you're staying close or moving far, dial * move to speak with a moving specialist today. All My Sons Moving and Storage, where you get the best moving experience, period.
Maybe you're starting off your Monday and you're not excited about your job. If you're realizing that Friday, Saturday, Sunday you're excited about, but you dread the other 4 days out of the week, well, then maybe you need to make a change in your life. That's too much of your life. In fact, it's a majority of your life that you're dreading and you don't like. You say, okay, well then what do I do? Well, maybe you go to Lynn University and advance your education. Maybe you get a different degree, or maybe you get a master's degree so you can elevate yourself out of your current job. They provide so much flexibility to busy professionals. If you want to complete a degree or earn a master's degree, you can do it online, on campus, or a combination of both, and literally change your life. Wouldn't it be great to look forward to all 7 days out of the entire week? Lynn University can help you out with that. My daughter goes to Lynn. She absolutely loves it. She's a sophomore there. I love the fact that it's so innovative, the campus. It's all wired up. It's high tech. They give them iPads where they get their syllabus grades and books, and you save a ton of money on your books when you do that. Plus, the diversity of the campus is absolutely amazing. They got students from nearly 100 countries in all 50 states, and it's right here in South Florida. Boca Raton, beautiful campus, Lynn University. Start by going online today, lynn.edu, lynn.edu.
Join Mark Patrick Hypnosis and lose weight or stop smoking for only $49.99 guaranteed. That's this Thursday the 2nd at the Holiday Inn Express and Suites Hotel in Boca Raton. Weight loss starts at 5:30 and stop smoking at 8 p.m. This Saturday the 4th at the Holiday Inn Airport Hotel and Conference Center in West Palm Beach. Weight loss starts at 10 a.m. and stop smoking at 1 p.m.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, I will tell you where Corey Feldman got into a little bit of trouble. Cops had to be called. What the heck is going on with your boy Feldman? Full scoop coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, several comments coming in about Marnie's called them out. She's getting married and she got a lot of people writing in their own +1 on the wedding invitations. A couple of solutions. Somebody said when sending out invitations to single people, don't put a space where they can put a number. They just have a yes or no on the RSVP card.
Yes, don't have those single people bring their, what do you call it, strange?
Strange.
Okay.
The strange. Karen said, I'm a wedding planner, and what I tell my brides is to tell their guests that they may get offended that they are not allowed to bring a +1. So, hey, blame it on the venue. For example, the venue only seats 100 people.
Yes, you can totally get out of it that way. And this room we have only seats this many, and we're just not able to pay for more space or more food. Or it's really rude to write in a +1 when no one has asked you if you want to bring a +1. I mean, you just don't understand how things work.
A lot of people agreeing with me. If the woman brings food in her purse and doesn't make a stink about things, it should be allowed.
Well, Renee has a reason why they may not still want to have you show up even if you're bringing your own food. Renee's on here from Palm City. What is the bad thing about people showing up uninvited to these weddings, Renee?
Well, my husband and I got a lot of heat because we didn't give, if you were in a serious relationship or married, we didn't give you a +1, not just because we didn't want to pay for a stranger, but when you look back at your wedding pictures, you're like, oh, who is this random, chick or random dude in our pictures? Oh, that's somebody that our friends had at the bar and just ended up bringing as their +1. It's just, come on.
So you want to have familiar faces in your wedding photos, and instead it's just filled with all these people that you'll only see that one time, and the only time you ever saw them was at your wedding. And you're like, I don't know who that is. Who's that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, man. God forbid there's a strange person in one photo. Oh, the humanity.
Yeah, we're not here to pay for your random hooker. Sorry.
What if you look at the majority of the people, like, I don't know anybody's at my own wedding.
I don't even know.
Who are these people?
That would be awful.
I don't know who these people are.
Are you okay? If you do have a +1, are you allowed to bring a hooker? Is that against the rules too?
If you have a +1, that is your +1, and you can bring whoever you want. Now, if you do bring a hooker,
you ever seen a wedding invitation that says no hookers? What kind of wedding is that?
I bet they're out there. No
hookers. I am sure people have brought a hooker to a wedding. I think, you know what? More fun.
It's just weird, these wedding rules. You can bring a hooker, everyone's cool, but you can't bring a steak. It's amazing.
Listen to this. Somebody's kind of half-heartedly calling Virginia out here saying, hey, Pot, calling the kettle black here. Between the ex and Panda, Virginia showed up at my wedding with a random dude, no +1, and then one of her booty crew friends showed up at the reception.
Oh.
Who is this?
I don't know.
Oh.
They gave a wink I don't Virginia. I don't know.
I didn't go to their dumb wedding.
No. Mrs. Kettle, how are you?
So wait, I showed up, and Panda, and a booty crew member,
That's
and
what
none of
they're
us were
saying.
invited?
I don't know.
Honey, you wish.
Okay. If the person who texted that is listening, please call in. If you've got details, specific details, call her out.
Denny's find the text to see if they'd like to go on to explain further.
I need it.
They're here in Virginia. They may not, yes, but
it.
we'll see if we can get them on to explain a little more. Maybe refresh Virginia's memory of her wedding crashing days with all of her friends.
Tell me, yes. I mean, that sounds like something that I would do hammered, but I would never go into somebody's wedding and crash it uninvited.
Sober.
It would have to be somebody saying, come in, come on, come drink. And then I'm like, okay, open bar, sure.
Oh, okay. And then okay.
But Panda wouldn't do that.
Denny's?
That's what makes me not believe it.
Gotta get that person on the phone.
I'll have Denny's look into it. A couple of positive call-outs here today. Some of the good stuff. Somebody wants to give a shout-out to Devin Hester. He's at the University of Miami game. Devin Hester went to Suncoast High School. I believe his mom's a teacher there, and he was a star at the University of Miami and went on to the NFL where he was a star. I know he played with the Bears for several years, especially at kick returns. Nobody could catch his cat. He was so fast. And they were saying Devin Hester at the UM game took the time for me to go get a picture with him as I was leaving. And by the way, a big positive shout-out to the Canes, 6-0. Ranked number 8 in the country. They just keep finding a way to win. Virginia, in fact, I want to give a quick shout out. You said, how about them Dolphins as well? The Dolphins are 4-2, pulling off another miraculous win yesterday. I saw FIU. They're 4-2. They're doing very well. And FAU, them Fighting Owls, baby, scored more points than an FAU team has ever scored in the history, even though it's a short history of FAU. 69 points they ran up on North Texas at FAU Stadium on Saturday.
Can I get a hoo-hoo?
Yeah, hoo-hoo. Fighting Owls, baby.
Yeah, alum.
They are now 4-3.
You sound like an injured chicken.
Yes.
What is that?
This is big stuff. Yeah, they're 4-3. They've won one more game already than they did all of last season.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Them FAU Owls are turning around, Virginia. So great stuff for South Florida football teams. They're all looking pretty good, having pretty good seasons. Also, somebody said I'd like to call out the couple at the Seafood Festival. I believe that was the South Beach Seafood Festival over the weekend that gave my boyfriend and I their 2 extra tickets and refused to take any money from us or anything.
Wow, that was cool.
I'd like to do a positive shout out. Somebody, there's a masked woman out there that brought this beautiful peanut butter pie to our 5K race. I don't know who it was, but I almost didn't bring it Friday night.
Masked
I'm like,
woman?
Just like say, who is this masked man? Like I'm like a superhero.
She was wearing a mask?
No, I was just doing it to kind of flower up the story. You see what I'm saying? Who is that masked woman? She
wasn't wearing a mask.
No, it's just like a short. Never mind.
But if he had a superhero, they'd be bringing pie.
Thank you, Kevin. You get it.
Super pie.
The woman who brought that, thank you so much. I almost didn't bring it Friday night, and I said, you know what? I got to bring it for that. After the Wild Pants party, I'm gonna want some food.
Did you eat that whole pie?
I forgot that I had it, and then I went to my refrigerator and I saw it. Oh my God, I have the pie, and I ate that whole damn thing.
Oh my gosh, it was so
heavy.
big and rich.
Oh, I had a tough time getting up on Saturday.
Oh my gosh, you're lucky you didn't go into some kind of sugar shock.
Who knows? Maybe I did.
And another call out, somebody said, I wanted to call out the lady at Lucky's Market and Plantation who gave me a $5 coupon last Monday evening. Her random act of kindness made my day. Hashtag be cool.
$5 off at the supermarket's awesome.
That's what it's all about, doing positive little things like that. It's easy to do. And when you see somebody do it, let us know. Send us an email or put it on your social media and hashtag it. Hashtag be cool.
It's the KVJ dirt of the day. It's the KVJ dirt of the day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that dirt of the day.
Well, coming up in just a second, why did the cops detain Corey Feldman? What did your boy do? We will get into that in just a second. Before we do that good stuff, it looks like Lady Gaga joined a bunch of celebrities to do some awesome stuff raising money for hurricane victims. Here's Gaga talking about a little bit of that on stage.
Thank you so much for coming together and putting all your differences aside. It is so incredible. So the response to these disasters must encompass the survivors' mental and emotional needs, as well as their physical well-being.
I was going to ask you if you do some little Gaga with me at Cocktails and Karaoke on Friday, Kev.
Yeah, absolutely.
Little Bad Romance?
Yeah, I'm known for doing a really bad song every week, so let's make this it.
Keep it alive.
Yeah.
This tradition can't die.
Well, you'll have company for this horrible...
I'm known for always dialing in the worst performance. Let's do it again. It's kind of my thing now.
Look, at least you're known for something.
You're
Some
right.
people never get known.
You're right. I'm known for always dialing in the worst performance at Cocktails and Karaoke, so...
It's kind of unbelievable, but Harvey Weinstein checked himself out of sex addiction rehab. After just 1 week, he says he's good, he's got it. And they say he never really lived there on the property anyway, and he would never go to any group sessions because he thought he would need private sessions for confidentiality concerns, and he didn't want to be with the peasants in group therapy. Oh, no. He never really, it sounds like, committed to or took the program seriously. They say he's going to stay in Arizona for another month, continuing to work with doctors, but that sounds like a bunch of BS.
I'm really holding out hope that they do get a good legal case against this guy. The FBI jumps to it, and it sounds like they already are, and this guy winds up behind bars, which is really just what he needs to have happen to him.
It's the only thing that's going to make him take this serious, because he is not taking it serious right now.
No. How much you think he's worth?
Harvey Weinstein would be worth $324 million.
According to this, it says he's worth $150 million. I thought it'd be more.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some hidden accounts.
Oh, I'm sure he's got some offshore...
Some Swiss...
hidings. Guys like this, they're shady, but they're shady in every place.
Everywhere.
It's not just what he does to women. I'm sure it's what he does to the IRS.
If you play
what he does to coworkers.
If you play a video game with him, you're like, all right, he's finding a way somehow to cheat.
He is going to cheat at Miss Pac-Man. Absolutely. He's just a dirtbag. And finally here, a guy who's not a dirtbag, poor Corey Feldman. He's just trying to do his tour. I know when they were here in Florida, Jay Bird, you and Denny's went to go see Corey Feldman and the Angels.
Yeah.
Quick review of the show.
We had a very, very good time together, me and Denny's.
Nice.
We did.
And so Corey Feldman, that wasn't about the show, but okay.
I'm a big fan of producer Denny's. No, I mean, look, and Corey Feldman, I don't think his music's awesome, but I do like Corey Feldman. I like the fact that he goes out on stage, even though everyone's laughing in his face, he goes for it.
You got what you expected. You were wanting what you got.
Yeah, I mean, he hears haters every day, and they say the worst things about him. But on top of all that, I actually think Corey Feldman is a good actor, and I feel like he was blackballed.
Yeah, I know you've said that because he was one that spoke out about the pedophilia problem in Hollywood. It wasn't just big-name guys going after women. Big-name guys were going after young boys.
He's saying that's going to be the next story to drop, is all the pedophilia on with the younger actors and actresses.
Scary.
That story's going to blow up. There is a documentary on YouTube. It's free. It's called Open Secret. If you're interested in this story and all that stuff, I recommend watching that.
So Corey got pulled over for speeding. He was driving an RV with his band, the Angels, and the cops came on the RV and they found marijuana and they shook him down. That's what he put on Twitter anyway. Corey said it was a bit of a good old-fashioned shakedown. After we paid them cash, they asked for pictures and autographs and then called the local paper to do interviews. They were not arrested or put in jail, and they said it was medical marijuana. So as soon as they produce a prescription for it, then I think all charges will be dropped.
He is saying that there are still Hollywood executives that are out there that molested and did sexual assault that are still working today. Big names that you're like, what?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Danielle sent us in a text. She said, I don't know why people didn't take what Corey Feldman was saying seriously. The person who Corey Haim had said abused him is a convicted child molester and child rapist. He did time and is now still working in the industry and trying to get the sex offender punishments lightened.
What?
According to some
The guy did time, and then he's still working.
Yes.
There's a documentary check about it. Yeah, an open secret. An open secret. Yeah.
Wow.
According to Joe Rogan, he was talking to Whitney Cummings, and she said that there's a lot of Hollywood actresses that are being quiet because they willingly had sex for roles. The ones that would not go along with it, those are the ones you're hearing from. But there are some that knew, like, okay, for what Whitney Cummings was saying, that they would sometimes sleep with him to get an edit taken out of a movie.
Well, if you go back and you look at the Miramax films, go look at the hot actresses.
Yes.
Look at the list, cross-reference it with the list of women that have come out.
That were forced, and then there's others that willingly went up there and did it.
Or ones that ran out of the room.
Yes.
And then they're telling their story. But there's a lot on the list that apparently are not going to say anything because...
There was it wasn't a forced thing. They willingly went up there.
Right. And they weren't happy about it. I mean, look at Harvey. Nobody's going to be happy about it, but it's kind of a trade.
Yep.
It's a barter, if you will.
Wow.
Ooh. And that's what's going on in your dirty dirt of the day.
Dirty dirt of the day, no doubt.
So dirty.
Wow.
Gross Harvey Weinstein. Ugh.
I wanted to throw in another positive call out that we got that I thought was great. Somebody texted us and said, I want to call out the Cooper City residents that gathered along the road to show their respect for the fallen soldier, Sergeant LaDavid Johnson, who died in Niger earlier this month. Hashtag be cool. So I thought that was amazing, and we definitely need to show love and respect to the people in Cooper City because that was a great thing for them to do. Coming up here in just a bit on the KVJ show, have you heard about the news? Possible serial killer running around Florida?
I have?
What?
Just up Jaybird's alley. Details on that coming up next.
Say, hey now, baby. Oh, mama, don't play now, baby. Say, hey now, baby. So let's get one thing straight now, baby. Tell me if you love me or not, love me or not, love me or not. At the house on you, am I lucky or not, lucky or not, lucky or not? You gotta tell me if you love me or not, love me or not, love me or not. Been wishing for you, am I lucky or not, lucky or not, lucky or not? Been wishing for you. Try to do what I was doing. Been wishing for you. Try to do what I was doing. Say, hey now, baby. You gon' make me hit you with that lay down, baby. Oh, say, hey now, baby. You know what I need, not the game now, baby. Tell me if you love me or not, love me or not, love me or not. At the house on you, am I lucky or not, lucky or not, lucky or not? You gotta tell me if you love me or not, love me or not, love me or not. I'm wishing for you, am I lucky or not, lucky or not, lucky or not? Been wishing for you. Try to do what I was doing. Been wishing for you. Try to do what I was doing. What lovers do. What lovers do. What lovers do. Are we too grown for games? Are we too grown to play around? Young enough to chase, but old enough to know better.
Are we too grown to change? Are we too grown to mess around? Like, ooh, and I can't wait forever, baby. Both of us should know better.
Ooh, been wishing for you. Ooh, ooh.
Try to do what lovers do. Ooh.
I first saw this story, I'm like, okay, this is convenient. It's got to be a Halloween joke or something. Fortunately, it's not. They say there is a possible serial killer running around Florida.
What? Where?
The Tampa area.
Oh, no.
Florida likes to breed serial killers, it seems.
Yeah, no,
Tampa's too close.
Yeah, you've lived your whole life here, Jaybird. It seems like it's happening really in just kind of like this one neighborhood. I saw the report on it, and they did kind of like an aerial map of it, and it seems indiscriminate with who was chosen. It just seems like 3 random people in this one really tight area. 3 people have been murdered in just 10 days here, and by the similar way, the latest victim, 20-year-old, had just gotten off of a bus. It's in the Seminole Heights neighborhood of Tampa. And he was on his way home from work Thursday night, was shot dead, and 2 other victims have died the same way.
The MO
just
is
days earlier, yeah.
Same MO.
There's even a video that is out that Tampa police have released. A person is just walking in the area. They have, it looks like a hoodie on kind of like thing, and it's a weird, just watching them walk. Almost a confident, menacing type of walk, if that makes sense. Just seeing the person almost just strutting down the street and just knowing what it is. This is apparently right before one of the shootings. You saw this person, and so that
And
was...
they think this might be the shooter?
Yeah, that's the only lead that they've got right now. There's a $25,000 reward from different agencies to anyone who can lead to an arrest with a tip.
We had a serial killer here in coming through South Florida back in the 80s, and I remember Ann was working at, I believe, Sunfest or one of those festivals, and she hadn't come home yet, and my mom was just certain that his last name was Wilder. Mm-hmm. Chris Wilder, and she goes, "Oh my God, it's the serial killer. She got him." And like 10 minutes later, she walked through the door. "I'm okay. You worried about me? Oh, give me a hug." But this was a dude, this Wilder guy. He would go around all the malls and act like he was one of those, agents. He'd see a young girl and go, "Oh, you're really pretty. Let me take some pictures." He'd give him a card. He'd take him back, and he would kill him.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Wow.
I can go through all the serial killers if you want.
Yeah, I know you really seem to know them very well, and I wonder...
You know too much.
Yeah.
You're too in it.
I just wonder if this is just completely random, like what's the motive, what's going on? Is this inspired by the season, or what is happening?
Same MO within 10 days, same weapon? No. Got a serial killer.
Well, that's what they think.
If you live in that neighborhood, you've got to be horrified.
Yeah, and they're saying that, here's the only thing. They say don't live in fear, it's not like you got to lock your doors and stay inside. They say just go outside.
You should always lock
with
your
somebody.
door.
Yeah, who's these people tell you don't lock your door? This ain't the 50s.
Well,
always lock your doors.
Yeah, they say don't. Yeah, I mean, you can go outside, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, you definitely should lock your doors.
Who are these theys telling me not to lock my door? I think they are trying to break in.
I lock
it's
every
a serial
door.
killer. You guys are fine. Keep your doors wide open.
Oh my gosh. I will go out to take the trash. I'm locking my door. I think
Just a
they're gonna
random guy in a
me.
hoodie, yeah. Don't worry, don't mind me.
It does give me a sense of like, okay, we're safe over here if he's just in that one little area, though.
But
So
Virginia,
far,
and he's on foot.
So far, it's been like in a neighborhood, so you're like, well, this guy needs to,
unless he changes his locale. That's how serial kill. That's how the ones that don't get caught, what they do is they change their ways of killing. They change where they're killing, and they change just pretty much every little thing they do so they can't get caught. That's what Otis Toole did. That's what Henry Lucas did.
Yeah. You know a lot about this stuff.
You're too in it.
I know.
I can't sit next to you when we have these conversations because you're freaking me out.
Did you have a chance to crack into that special I was telling you about?
No, it's on my list. I was planning on doing that after we get all the film and stuff. I want to sit down and be able to really enjoy that thing because it sounds awesome.
Really enjoy it.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. What was it called again? 11?
Yeah, it's on A&E, and it's about around, I think, Galveston Island back in the 70s. There were 11 girls that had turned up missing and were eventually found dead, and it was a serial killer. Just kind of went through, and it was girls who were walking up and down this highway for the most part, what I could tell from the preview.
The creepy thing to think about is to think how many serial killers are out there right now that have not been caught. The good ones.
It's horrifying.
Yeah.
Your mind just starts to wander on it, and you think, okay, I'm in Walmart. Is there a serial killer in here? I'm in the parking lot by myself, loading my groceries. Is there a serial killer in the parking lot, watching to see?
And these things do so well. People watch these crime shows, and I don't know why. Because, part of it, you do need to be aware. But the other part of it, don't you feel like you live in fear? I mean, you're just always like, oh, my gosh.
What do you mean?
I know, right?
Okay, so we've worked, in the last 15 years, we have worked at 3 radio stations together.
Yeah.
In your opinion, do you think one person that we've worked with has got a secret murder under their belt?
Yeah, I got my suspicions as to who as well.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think there's at least one that has done it, and no one knows about it, Virginia.
I agree. I think there's at least one person that we used to work with that has a kill count.
I wonder if we're thinking of the same person.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I did watch it. I was telling you, I did see that special on Amazon Prime. It's called Lore is the name of the series that they have, and one of the episodes is dedicated to Robert the Doll in Key West. And so they told the story on that because I never really knew what it was all about. So I watched that episode. It's like episode 6, something like that. Unboxed or whatever it's called.
Can you give us a quick little synopsis?
I can. It's this kid that was kind of an odd, eccentric kid that did not have any friends. And so his parents kind of knew that. He had an aunt that was traveling Germany, found this doll, sent it to him, and he was immediately attached to this doll. Bad things would happen. There were noises that were going on. Toys would run up broken, and the kid would always blame it on the doll. Well, the kid's name was Robert, Eugene something or other. And he went by his middle name, Eugene. So he gave the doll his own first name, Robert the Doll. And if anything that I would draw from this is some people are like, oh, no, it's Robert. But I would say it sounds like this may be a kid that was a little bit disturbed.
Oh.
And so it so happened that the aunt came to have an intervention to say, look, you got to get rid of this doll, Robert, because the kid now doesn't have any friends because his only friend is Robert, and he'll sit there and talk to it, and they would hear voices coming from the doll, and they didn't know if the kid was throwing his voice. The aunt comes to have an intervention, and she winds up dead a couple days later.
What?
They're trying to say it was a stroke, but who knows?
This is all real? This is documented?
Yeah, this is the documentary that they did on it. But this is all, these things would happen, and Key West, this was around the turn of the century, early 1900s. So you can imagine how small Key West was. And I mean, even still, Key West, a lot of people know each other. And
sure,
you know how the stories go. So you can imagine this was the talk of the town in Key West in the time. And what's going on with this, boy and the doll? And so this legend kind of grew from Robert the Doll. And so the kid goes away to college, comes back with a bride from Europe. And the mom is there because the dad is dead. And the mom tells the wife, the new wife, she's like, don't let him get with this doll. And sure enough, he pulls the doll right back out, and the guy starts sitting there talking with the doll. The wife is freaked out by Robert the Doll, torches it, and then the next day she comes down to breakfast, and there's Robert the Doll sitting there at the table. He's going, I had a talk with Robert and told him you didn't mean what you did last night.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
She torched it and it came back?
Yes. That's why I'm I don't know if that's, legit or not, because they showed in the special lore, Robert is burnt to a crisp, and then the next day he's sitting there fine at the table. How did that happen?
How did that happen?
Yeah, so I don't know if maybe that's the show taking liberties, but that's part of the legend of Robert the Doll.
What would freak you out more, if you woke up and a doll was trying to murder you, or if you woke up and a ghost was trying to murder you? What scares you more?
Ghost.
Ghost scares you more?
Yeah, because I feel like I could fight off doll.
Yeah.
Ghost is I don't know what I'm dealing with here.
Yeah, I agree. A little bit more intimidating.
How do you torch a doll at night and burn it, and then the next day it's sitting at the breakfast table?
That's why I figured that's part of the lore of Robert the Doll, and there's no way that happened.
Because it's possessed, Virginia.
Well, people believe it. You can go to a museum in Key West, you can see Robert the Doll, and they say even before you take a photo that you need to ask Robert permission to take his photo. If not, bad things happen to you. And they have all these letters that are kind of posted around of people saying, Robert, please, I'm so sorry I didn't ask permission, and since this happened, this has gone bad, this has gone bad, this has gone bad. So people actually do believe. So anything bad that happens to them, they attribute to Robert. So that's how the lore of Robert the Doll has grown.
Some people even say If you just pull up a picture of Robert the doll and leave it in your room, his spirit may get you.
I've never heard that one.
Well...
Remind me to get that Robert the Doll wallpaper then for your bedroom.
I would mind your P's and Q's, Missy, because you have a ghost and I can summons them.
I don't have a ghost. I know you want me to have a ghost, but I don't have a ghost. My house has been cleaned and saged and all that. The ghost is gone.
Whatever makes you sleep easier, Virginia.
I sleep great. In fact, I want more sleep.
I hear you, right?
I don't get enough of that awesome sleep.
Well, one thing we're doing all this week, tickets for Halloween Horror Nights. We already gave away 1 pair of tickets. We're going to do 4 different pair every single day. So that means at any time now, you got another chance to win some Halloween Horror Nights tickets coming up.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher, your neighbors, your family in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. A couple of accidents to be aware of right now in Palm Beach County. You'll find the first one in Lake Worth. That's Jog Road at Hypoluxa Road. Another crash in West Palm Beach. That's Military Trail at Forest Hill Boulevard. We also have a disabled vehicle in the Gardens. That's I-95 northbound at Military Trail. And 2 accidents causing some fairly heavy delays in Broward County. The first one, 2 lanes blocked in Pompano Beach. I-95 northbound before Copans Road. Stop and go traffic all the way to Broward Boulevard in that situation. We also have another crash on Pembroke Road eastbound, that one at I-95, and 2 right lanes are blocked there. Traffic delays heavy in that area as well. For Traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys. No matter the season, smooth skin is always in style. And thanks to laser hair removal at Body Details, you can get up to 50% off laser hair removal this month and enjoy smooth, soft skin all year around. Let our true laser specialists remove your unwanted body hair for good and feel ready for anything thanks to our free lifetime guarantee. Visit bodydetails.com to schedule a free consultation and get up to 50% off laser hair removal today.
I'm a big fan of Revitology. I talk about them. I see Dr. Roselli, and he does bioidentical hormone replacement. He does vitamin supplements. He does IV infusions for me. I love everything there. Revitology is integrative. It's functional. It's pro-vitality medicine. They use the word pro-vitality instead of anti-aging because if you're aging, you're living. They want you to look and feel your absolute best at no matter what your age is. I love this program. I feel great since I've started, and you can do this program too. It is so simple. I'm telling you, you go in there, you have your complete battery of testing done. They test everything, saliva, blood, the full gambit, and then they come back and they tell you exactly what you need. Here's the number, 561-406-2269, or go online, revitalogyfl.com.
Hello, West Palm Beach. Geico presents things that'll make you feel good.
Dolphins give each other names. Those squeaks and clicks might be dolphin 4.
Hey, Tom, come check this out.
Something else to make you feel good. Geico's been offering great savings and service for over 75 years and has a 97% customer satisfaction rating. And the satisfying coverage from Geico isn't just for your car. The Geico Insurance Agency can help you with renter's insurance, too. And Geico offers motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. You know what else will make you feel good? It rains diamonds on Jupiter due to extreme atmospheric pressure, thus really making it rain. And Geico is the largest auto insurer in the state, so breathe easy. We've got your back. Plus, you might be able to save even more money because Geico has local agents in your area who could help you find savings like military or federal discounts. And Geico offers emergency roadside service.
So, West Palm Beach, contact Geico online, over the phone, or at your local office. You'll feel better after you do.
Here is something I was surprised to learn, and I think you will be too. 1 in 30 baby boomers has hepatitis C, yet most don't even know it. Why? Because Hep C can hide in the body for decades with no symptoms. You heard that right, no symptoms. And it's not tested for in routine blood work. But it's serious. If left untreated, Hep C can lead to liver damage. In fact, Hep C is the leading cause of liver cancer. That's why the CDC recommends that all baby boomers, Those of you born between 1945 and 1965, get tested for Hep C. A simple one-time test is all it takes. And here's some good news. If you have Hep C, it can be cured. So boomers, next time you're at the doctor's office, be sure to ask for a Hep C test. It's the only way to know for sure. For more information, visit hepcfacts.com or call 844-9-HEP-C-FACTS. Brought to you by Gilead Sciences.
According to HomeValue.com, local home values are at an all-time high. I'm Robert Palmer, president of RP Funding. If you're looking to make improvements to your home, the RP Funding Home Improvement Refi is the best way to unlock your equity. Whether you need a new roof or new cabinets, let me pay all the closing costs so you have more money to invest back into your home. Call 855-773-8634, 855-773-8634. That's 855-773-8634, or visit rpfunding.com.
NMLS 70168, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Ladies win $1,000 in cash at Guanabana's 9th Annual Halloween Bash this Saturday, October 28th. Guanabana's world-famous costume contest with $1,500 in cash prizes. Live music from Southern rockers Comeback Alice. This Saturday, 9 p.m., killer drink specials and no cover. Guanabanas.com, A1A in Jupiter.
I gotta tell you, Xfinity Wi-Fi is changing my life. I love it at home because I'm able to connect to all the streaming that I watch. It's good when you're online. It's great to download music. It works in all of our rooms. I've got the Wi-Fi action that's happening. My kids are always happy. And there's never any problems when we're at home. It's the fastest internet on the planet. Now, when I leave my house, I'm excited because, like, over the weekend, I want to go out and get some tacos with my wife, but I was watching the Miami Hurricanes game. I'm like, oh, I can't leave. But, oh, wait, yes, I can, because I've got the Xfinity Wi-Fi and those hotspots all over the place. So when I leave, I still have a super fast connection, so I can watch it video-wise, and it's not going to gobble up my data because I'm connected to one of the 18 million nationwide Wi-Fi hotspots they got, and they're all over South Florida. So it saves you money, and you can jump on right now and get started with Xfinity Internet for just $19.99 a month for 12 months. You go to Xfinity.com or call up 1-800-XFINITY or go to an Xfinity store and you can get it too. It's available to all Xfinity mobile customers as well as Xfinity Internet customers who get a package that includes speeds of 25 megabits or higher. So if you want to stay connected at home or on the go and not get all those extra data charges, you need Xfinity just like I got. But you got to hurry. The offer ends 11/22/17. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas.
Car wreck? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Farmers Insurance.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, tracking a few showers for our Monday morning drive. Skies partly cloudy today, still breezy, and a southeast wind 15 to 20 miles an hour and gusty. A 40% chance for scattered shower today, the high 86. Tonight's low 78. Tuesday, rain and thunderstorms likely, particularly Tuesday afternoon. The rain chance 70%, the high 87.
Come rain or shine, it's important to be ready. Luckily, Farmers Insurance has over 89 years of experience helping customers so they can prepare for when skies get rough. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Find an agent at farmers.com.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
What's hot now on the KVJ show?
You know, sometimes by Wednesday, I'm like, oh, man, I would love to go out for a cocktail, but it's only Wednesday. Well, you know, there's a fun little party thing that happens on Wednesdays. You can go out and get some free champagne and go check out the 50 Shades of Men Male Review with Virginia.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah.
It's back. The last Wednesday of every month means we get a little man meat, girls.
Oh, absolutely.
I apologize that I am injured. I can't shake my moneymaker for y'all.
I know. You were supposed to do the stripping thing, you and Cav, and I think Suits was supposed to do it.
Don't know why I couldn't do it on a scooter. I mean, he's so good on a runway.
We'll wait for you to heal.
Yeah. Okay.
But we still want it.
Good.
Gin's going to be out at Double D's in West Palm this Wednesday starting at 7 o'clock. Get there before 9 to get your free glass of champagne. And here's what I got for somebody right now. A VIP table for 4 with prime seating, 2 drinks per person, and 2 appetizers for the table.
Nice.
Got to get the grilled wings. They're amazing.
The grilled wings, the shrimp are as big as Jay
They are
Bird's
good, too.
face.
Yeah.
They're so delicious.
There's your 2 appetizers. I just ordered for you.
Yay.
All right, if you got some fun girlfriends that want to get crazy this Wednesday night, let us know right now. 877-979-WRMF. I got the hookup for you. 877-979-9763.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
I was talking about the special on Amazon Prime called Lure. It's about Robert the Doll in Key West. They say that if you still go and see Robert the Doll at the museum in Key West and you don't ask his permission for a photo, bad things will happen to you and Robert will haunt you.
I want to do it so bad. I just want to go get a pic. I mean, do it the right way. Hey, Robert, can I have a doll? I want to get a picture with him.
Yeah, you can. You can get your photo with him and have him there, but they say you got to like whisper. And in fact, the person who did the special, they said, I'm going to ask permission without Robert on camera because we don't want to take any risks here. And so, Robert, can I take your photo? And he asks, like he listens, and then he's like, okay. And then they show Robert the Doll. And people who've said that I haven't done that, they're like, oh, awful things have happened to me.
I'm thinking about doing this. Tell me if this would work. Hey, Robert the Doll, I'm going to take a picture of you, but that girl over there, Virginia, she hates you. She thinks you're evil. She doesn't like you. Does Robert the Doll then set his sights on her?
I don't know. Good question.
Remind me not to go with you to see Robert.
Yeah.
I'll show him a picture of you.
Somebody hit up our Facebook page and said, I stayed at the original bed and breakfast where the doll had started, and they had talked about people would see Robert in the window.
Ooh.
And it's been moved twice because of the issues that it's caused. At the newest place, it's going to loan Robert out to the original home so they can revisit it next year.
I mean, really,
the house is allegedly still haunted.
It is an absolute horrifying doll. It really is. It's probably the scariest doll I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm. Kent is on here from Pompano with some more info because the special that I saw on Lore that I just kind of gave you the recap for apparently is not very accurate according to what the true story is for people in South Florida. So know that going into it, watching it, because somebody texted in and said, I'm a Robert the Doll aficionado, and I can tell you that 90% of the story you just told has nothing to do with the actual story of the doll. The family had Bahamian servants, and a Bahamian maid gave the doll to Robert the kid and cursed it to punish the family for the poor treatment of the slaves.
Oh.
Eugene's wife, who was the dad, never burned the doll. She forced him to keep it in the attic, but retrieved it shortly thereafter from all the noises that kept coming from the attic.
Well, then what did you watch then about... This is like a completely different story.
It featured Eugene, featured his wife. In fact, it made the dad look like a big old D. Like, he didn't look like a very nice guy at all.
Really?
Like, he was kind of nasty. And, yeah, they talked about, he died, and then the wife wound up, she died in the house as well. But it's almost like the doll drove her mad.
Wow.
And so you almost wonder, like, the way Lore made it look like, okay, was the wife mad? Was the kid crazy? What was going on? Because I'm looking for the logical explanation, not that this is really a demonic doll.
I think it should be illegal to make dolls talk. Horrifying.
Yeah.
Teddy Ruxpin, remember that bear?
Yeah.
I liked Teddy Ruxpin.
That bear knew something we didn't.
That bear knows a lot of stuff you don't.
Oh. Very hurtful.
Ken is on here from Pompano. Ken, you know a little bit about the Robert the Doll story as well?
Yeah, I went and did one of those ghost tours, typical Key West stuff, and they talked about it, and the doll was, it's this hideous, ugly doll, but the doll itself was cursed by the Bahamian slaves because of the poor treatment, so that part was 100% correct, and yeah, it drove the kid nuts, and the part with the wife was also true.
Okay.
And but it's freaky. Like, when you go down there, you'll see where exactly this house was and how they had the doll, and that was right about the attic. They actually did some renovations on that house, and then the electrician was up there and saw the doll and was doing work, and he's asking the homeowner, what's up with this doll? Oh, don't worry about it. Just do your work. Guy does the work. Lights go out in the attic. He falls through the attic, gets injured. I mean, they have multiple stories like that. The ghost tour does a great job of it, and this was like almost 10 years ago that I went. But
okay,
wow.
So what you're saying is Kevin was only half wrong. Okay.
Well, it sounds like here's what it sounds like, and I'm wondering this, just as you tell this is starting to click, and I'm wondering if this is the case. The story that is done on that show Lore on Amazon Prime leaves out a major part of it, and I wonder if in today's culture they're like, oh, let's not talk about slaves. This is going to cause all kinds of uproar. I wonder if they left that out on purpose, because that's a very important part of the story.
You can't omit that. Yeah, that's big.
I wonder if there was because you're right, they omitted a very large part of that story. There's nothing that I saw in it about Bahamian slaves and cursing the doll. Anything like that.
But that doesn't make sense why they would leave that out. That just adds to the folklore or the truth, whatever.
But if you're doing a special on it, how do you not know that part of it? How did that not come up in your research about doing a story about Robert the Doll? That's what my question is. Did you not hear about that? And if not, why'd you not include that?
Unless Robert the Doll didn't want you to hear things.
My question is, I don't believe in this kind of stuff, but I would honestly tell you that if I were there and I was going to get a photo with Robert the Doll, I would ask it permission.
Just in case.
I think a lot of people would.
Would you ask or not?
Absolutely.
I think so too, because everybody that's emailed me about it said, yeah, I totally asked. And it's so weird because you're talking to a Robert, can I take your picture?
If we all went together, you two guys can ask.
I'm not going with you because you're going to tell Robert that I'm the devil or something.
I'm not going to tell. Robert's going to sense that anyway.
But again, you can't tell if the doll's cursed you. Because
or if you just had a bad week.
Right.
But if it happens at the same time, you're going to be like, damn it was Robert.
Wait a minute, Robert
really was.
Robert the Doll's already got me. I'm already possessed. I'm having bad luck.
How much worse can it get?
You're right.
Maybe Robert can help you turn it around.
Yeah, okay, all right. We got Fantasia on here from Palm Beach Gardens. Hello, Fantasia.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm so wonderful now.
Good. You ready to get crazy on Wednesday night?
It's my only day off, so I'm so excited.
Yeah, baby. Let's do it.
50 Shades of Men. You get to go to a little mail review with Virginia.
I was supposed to play softball, but I'm going to have to apologize in advance for my softball team because I'm not going to be there.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
This is way more fun than softball.
This is way more important.
Yeah.
Way more important.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, find 3 of your friends and come on out on Wednesday night. We're going to give you the VIP table.
If you can, bring the crazy girls. Bring the fun girls.
Oh,
bring the party
that's all
girls.
I have. That is all I have.
Good.
Okay, cool. All right, well, then we'll see you at Double D's on Wednesday night, okay?
Can't wait. Jaybird, I want to see that stripping going on.
Oh, you got it. Don't worry.
You need to get healed up so you can get sexy.
It's on deck. I'm
I
hoping
can make that scooter work.
Oh.
She wants to jump on your scooter with you.
Oh, yeah.
Jump along. I'm not very good with my balance.
Expect to fall and be hurt horribly, but yeah, jump on.
He likes to fall on women, too. That's fun.
Okay, why not? They break your fall. It's a lot more cushiony that way. What could possibly go wrong at the twerking Olympics at a bar in Iowa?
Twerking Olympics?
Oh, you got me. You had me at twerking Olympics.
I didn't know if it was a real thing. Is it real?
Oh, it is. I'll tell you about it next.
They never want to leave.
A lot of people sent us some information about the Robert the Doll story that I saw. Somebody saying, hey, just to let you know, you guys ought to check with the guy who made the documentary. And the second thing about, it wouldn't have been slaves, it would have been servants, because the story was early 1900s. No slavery then.
Okay.
Been abolished 40 years previously.
It's servants, but they probably treated them pretty poorly.
Well, they made the dad to look like a complete jerk in the special. And I don't know if that's, just it made a better story for the documentary they did that way, or if he really was known to be that big of a tool. Because he came off like he was not very cool. And then somebody said, too, if you want to check it out, yes, Lore actually started as a podcast that they made into a TV series. And they did. So you can listen to the story as well if that's easier. And somebody said, I believe that the Chucky movies were based off the Robert the Doll story.
But Robert the Doll is way creepier than Chucky. Chucky almost at some point can look a little... he's pretty horrifying, too. But Robert the Doll, he's burnt. Half of his face is torn off.
He's got that little sailor suit.
Yes.
And in the documentary they did, the little kid was wearing a sailor suit too. So
no kid, you got to change.
There's something really creepy about those old school sailor suits.
That's why I don't like them Raggedy Ann dolls. Those things are horrifying.
Those old school sailor suits are horrifying. So yeah, thanks for the text 877-979-WRMF.
Ow! There's a
It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news.
Yeah,
come on. So many people on meth.
Ow! Hey, what could possibly go wrong when you're holding the twerking Olympics at a bar in Iowa?
Sounds like fun.
It does.
I need more details, but apparently somebody got upset with somebody else. They were twerking and who they were twerking on. A big brawl breaks out, and 8 men were arrested for their roles in the ensuing fight.
Wow, 8.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Pretty impressive.
None of the girls got arrested?
No, the twerking girls apparently got arrested. Just the guys.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a 65-year-old guy that apparently decided he wanted to do a little construction. So he saw this bulldozer on Summerlin Key and decided to take it for a little spin. Unfortunately, he left his wallet inside and wound up getting caught the next day when they found the wallet.
You can't take a bulldozer, dummy.
He also left behind his shoes, and he had also spilled beer and cigarette butts.
What a dope.
Yes. They found him the next day, as you can imagine, in the Keys just lurking at a store. He was charged with burglary and criminal mischief on top of everything else. So apparently he was hammered while he was in the bulldozer as well. So possible DUI via bulldozer.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Interesting time in the Keys. You know, Fantasy Fest is going on right now, too, so.
That's right.
Yeah, all kinds of interesting stuff going on. It's be time to go. You go to Fantasy Fest, steal a bulldozer, go see Robert the Doll.
I would love to do that. Sounds like it's such a cozy.
Let's go. Let's hop in the car. Come on. I got a bulldozer out front.
Hop on your scooter, Jaybird. Scoot your butt on down to the Keys.
I get there pretty quick.
Yep. Interesting delivery this Orlando couple got from Amazon. They ordered several storage bins, and when they came, they were like going, my gosh, why are these things so heavy? They're just regular storage bins. Well, as they opened the drawers, they found Denny's dream come true. They were all stuffed full of marijuana.
Denny's!
65 pounds of weed.
My goodness,
That's why they're so heavy, yeah.
Whoa.
The couple said Amazon then sent them a $150 gift card for the mistake. I mean, my gosh, what a great order, huh?
That's just Christmas for Denny's.
You get the storage bins you want, 65 pounds of weed you didn't, and on top of it, you get a $150 gift card.
I can see Denny's opening that up and going, whoa. He'd be real excited.
Oh, man. If it would have been delivered to Denny's, this wouldn't have been a story.
No
one would have known about it.
Real hush-hush.
Yeah, I didn't get any weed. I was taking a bit. There's this woman in Pennsylvania who had a court-ordered ban at Walmart.
What'd she do?
Yeah, exactly.
I'd love to know.
I want to hear both sides of the story, though. Because sometimes
how did you get banned from a Walmart? Seems like you have to work pretty hard.
Sometimes they can bring out the worst in you, Kev.
They do seem to put up with more bad behavior than a lot of other stores.
I know, right? Yeah. We've only gotten kicked out of Walmart, I think, once.
No.
They do ask you to leave eventually. We've been kicked out. We've been kicked out several times.
We've been kicked out at least 5 times.
It takes a while for them to kick you out.
It does. It does.
You can really get away with some stuff before they finally do kick you out.
Yeah, remember when I was dressed up? I was painted as a Sasquatch, and I walked around in a diaper in Walmart. That took me about 15 minutes to finally get kicked out.
Remember when Denny's was just laying there on the ground, just laying there with no explanation?
Oh, yeah.
Took him like 15 minutes to kick him out.
You also took a service pig in there, I believe,
Service
too,
pig,
That was a CVS.
Oh.
Yes.
I was that insulting Christmas gift, and I was just sitting out in front of Walmart insulting people in their outfits that time.
Oh, that's right.
Between the Walmart fire station and the racetrack, I'll walk in, they go, nope, no shenanigans, get out. I have been flagged, y'all.
They see us coming.
We need someone to open up a new store by the radio station. We're running out of places to go. Yeah. I don't know why exactly she was banned, but apparently the lure of Walmart was just too much for her. She went back earlier this month.
I get it.
They called the cops, and she's facing trespassing charges. The cop said, I mean, you couldn't stay away from Walmart. Her quote was, the cake Walmart sells is just too good to stay away.
It's a wonderful testament to their cake.
It is. It is.
They got good cake.
Yeah. There's a woman in Louisiana who tried to bite a cop while being arrested for public intoxication this last month.
You can't bite the arresting officer. Come on, girl.
So she went to a Walmart, got one of their tasty cakes, and wrote, sorry, I tried to bite you on it, gave it to him.
That would have worked for me.
Oh, that was nice.
That would have worked for me.
Okay. How cool is this story? Doesn't this just sound like an 80s movie because it's so unrealistic? A high school senior in Texas named Claire Jeffress won homecoming queen last week. That's pretty awesome. But not as awesome as the fact that as her football team was taking on their arch rival, she runs into the game and kicks a winning field goal, and they win 38-35. She's the homecoming queen, and she wins the football game.
Was she the kicker?
She was the kicker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought she just came out of the stands.
She has a dress on. She's like, oh, I got to go run back in. Puts on her football equipment, goes in and wins the game. She's homecoming queen and the star of the game.
It is just like the Tammy Maida story. You guys know Tammy Maida?
Nope.
No.
All right. Google it.
She's awesome. That's a great story.
It is a great story. And Tammy Maida sounds completely
made up.
Yeah.
No.
Tammy made up.
The Tammy Maida
was her cousin Potato?
No. The Tammy Maida story is a real story, and if you guys don't want to look it up, that's on you because it's better than Kevin's weak ass kick story.
Oh.
I thought it was pretty awesome, actually.
It's a second-rate Tammy Maida story.
Really?
Oh, dang. He's ripping
What
up
did
your
Tammy
wax
Maida
out
do that
there.
this girl didn't?
Tammy Maida was the first quarterback female. She won homecoming as well. Happened in the 80s.
And did she throw the winning touchdown?
She threw many a winning touchdown.
And where was this?
This was in Idaho.
Idaho?
I don't know.
Is that where Potato lives?
To look up Tammy Maida. It's not Maida up, I swear.
Okay.
Are you looking it up?
Yeah, I am. We're going to check it out. We're going to find out who this Tammy Maida is.
It better be good.
HBO only did a movie on her.
Okay.
I don't see no movie made about Kevin's story.
She just did it over the weekend. Give it time.
Oh, look at that. So many Bird, loved the Tammy Maida story. Used to watch it on HBO all the time. Kevin's weak story was not that good. John, Port St. Lucie. Thank you, John.
Fake text messages. He don't even have it pulled up. He doesn't even have the screen with the text on
Computer
there.
doesn't even work.
It's not plugged in.
Shut up, Virginia.
Battery's been dead for a week.
Shut up, Virginia.
You know, if you go onto KFC's Twitter, they only follow 11 people.
Really? Who do they follow?
They follow all 5 Spice Girls. And they follow 6 guys named Herb. And do you know why?
6 herbs and spices.
Nope, 11. Add it together. 5 plus 6 is 11. They got 11 herbs and spices in the original recipe.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's very clever.
Very clever.
That was a story
clever.
out of the news. They actually report. Like they were sitting at the desk. Go, this just in.
This just in. Breaking news.
That's pretty funny.
If Jaybird had a news network, that would be the top story.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Exactly.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. Your neighbors, your family in North Palm, West Palm, and Delray Beach. SchumacherAuto.com. Come join the family. Pretty busy on your roadways this morning. We have a number of incidents to keep an eye out for. Kicking it off in Palm Beach, a crash on 95 southbound at Boynton Beach Boulevard. That one not too bad, has the left lane blocked there. We also have a bunch of accidents on your surface streets. Delray Beach, Atlantic Avenue. At Barwick Road, you'll find one. Another one in Boynton Beach Boulevard at Lyons Road, as well as Military Trail at Les Chalet Boulevard. We also have a crash in Green Acres. That's Jog Road at 10th Avenue North. In Lake Worth, Jog Road at Hypaluxo Road. In West Palm Beach on Military Trail at Forest Hill Boulevard. And a disabled vehicle on I-95 southbound. That one's before Atlantic Avenue. In Broward County, just cleared up an accident on I-95 northbound before Copans Road, but that one has been pretty severe all morning. Delays were eclipsing a half-hour stop-and-go traffic back to Marino Mile. Expect some pretty significant residual delays as you travel through that area this morning. We also still have 2 lanes blocked on Pembroke Road eastbound. That one at the entrance to I-95. Heavy delays in that area as well. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Quick weight loss works. It is faster results. It's more energy. It's everything that I was looking for. Plus, one-on-one in-office support for faster results. That one-on-one in-office stuff is amazing. It really is great to have coaches guiding you, They were encouraging me. They would call me and check in with me and held me accountable. And that was the big thing. I wasn't doing it alone. I had a team. That one-on-one support leads to faster weight loss. No prepackaged meals. No exercise required. Lose 20, 40, 100 pounds or more. And right now, for a limited time, lose 20 pounds for $20. All services included. Exclusive of supplements. Kids join free when parents sign up. Go in for a consultation. There's 19 Florida locations. Go to quickweightloss.net or call 855-777-THIN. That's 855-777-THIN. 855-777-8446.
Who doesn't love CVS Pharmacy? They carry everything you want, like the snacks and drinks you crave, the beauty brands you love, the vitamins you take, plus weekly offers you dream about. On sale this week with your Extra Care card. Buy one, get one free on all Hershey's snack-sized candy and get Purex laundry detergent, 43.5 to 50 ounces for just $1.99. Get it all and more at your neighborhood CVS Pharmacy today. Restrictions apply. See circular or visit cvs.com/weekly ad for details.
If you're ready for a change, New Look Boca should be your first call. New Look Boca offers Tickle Lipo, a minimally invasive but highly effective technique that'll take the inches off and keep them off. Tickle Lipo starts at just $19.99. Reshape your body with breast augmentation from $24.99. Facelifts and fat transfers under $4,000. Or put little to no money down with New Look Boca's Guaranteed Finance Program. The surgeries are performed by board-certified surgeons. New Look Boca also has specialists in lap band surgery for extreme weight loss, plus hair restoration and vaginal rejuvenation. Call New Look Boca at 561-894-4444. That's 561-894-4444.
Join Mark Patrick Hypnosis and stop smoking now without cravings, irritability, weight gain, or your money back.
I tried the patch.
I tried the gum.
Tried Divan.
I tried cold turkey.
None of that worked.
Nothing worked. I
just could not quit. I have to tell you, I had no craving.
No weight gain, no problem. I quit in one night.
I don't smoke.
Only $49.99 guaranteed. Because don't just cut down, but stop smoking now, once and for all. In addition, lose all the weight you want. 100% guaranteed with Mark Patrick Hypnosis. Destroy unwanted cravings, late day eating binges, boredom eating, stress eating. Join the over 500,000 others who have attended and lose the weight the Mark Patrick way. That's right. The seminar is Thursday, November 2nd at the Boca Raton Holiday Inn Express and Suites Hotel. Weight loss seminar 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Stop smoking seminar 8 to 10 p.m. And Saturday, November 4th at the West Palm Beach Holiday Inn Airport Hotel and Conference Center. Weight loss seminar 10 a.m. to noon. Stop smoking seminar 1 to 3. More info at markpatrickseminars.com.
No other vehicle quite matches the agility and performance of the 2018 Mercedes-Benz GLC. So we compared it to a heavyweight boxer. A heavyweight boxer has speed, power, and technique. The GLC is the full package with good looks, turbocharged power, and cutting-edge technology. In boxing, it's the belt that signifies the winner, but the GLC's bold looks and dynamic drive make it the undisputed champion. There's never been a better time to experience the sportiness and technology of the 2018 Mercedes-Benz GLC. Lease the 2018 GLC 300 for $469 a month for 36 months with $4,213 due at signing. Test drive one today. Mercedes-Benz, the best or nothing.
Monthly lease payment is available only to qualified customers exclusively through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services at participating dealers through October 31st, 2017. Call 1-800-344-8736 for details about costs and terms.
Visit Mercedes-Benz of Delray, Mercedes-Benz of North Palm Beach, Mercedes-Benz of Fort Pierce, or Mercedes-Benz of Palm Beach, or visit on the web at mbusa.com.
You know it is flu season, and you know the flu is no fun. 2 people in my house had the flu last year, and they were miserable. One of them was Panda, and he said it was probably the worst illness he's had in 10 years, and he's been to the hospital before for other stuff. He said this flu is no joke. You do not want the flu. So go to MD Now. Get your flu shot. Right now with the coupon at mdnow.com, the flu shot is just $30. $30 to prevent the flu and all the nastiness that comes with it. It is such a deal. MD Now is open from 8 to 8 every single day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You can walk in or you can check in online and wait from the comfort of your home. Now over 30 locations. There's the new preservative-free 4-strain flu shot waiting for you at MD Now. All you have to do is find the one nearest you. Visit mdnow.com today.
Okay, moving time.
First things first, you want someone you can trust with your stuff. Next, you want to make sure there are no hidden fees. That brings us to All My Sons Moving and Storage, a name you can trust with over 4 generations of moving experience. We provide white glove service throughout your entire move. So, whether you're staying close or moving far, dial **move to speak with a moving specialist today. All My Sons Moving and Storage, where you get the best moving experience, period.
Join City Place and Peggy Adams Animal Rescue League for Halloween Pet Fest. Sunday, October 29th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Enter the pet costume contest at 12 noon with great prizes from City Place. There'll be Name Your Fee adoptions from Peggy Adams, plus pet photos, games, and more. Visit cityplace.com for details.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Log on to offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Call now. 877-979-9763. If you dare. Win a pair of tickets to Universal Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights from 97.9 WRMF.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, how do you feel about a possible Mark Cuban running for president? Oh, yeah, he's talking about it. I'll tell you what he said coming up in your Dirt of the Day.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Of course, Jaybird remembers the movie Quarterback Princess, the Tammy Maida story.
Boom. Oh,
Yeah.
Let me guess. Thousands of people are texting.
Starring Helen Hunt and Daphne Zuniga.
Yes, that's it.
She was in like every kind of like 80s, 90s movie ever.
She was in Spaceballs, right? That's the
Yeah.
chick. She was so jealous because Tammy was getting all the attention.
I think she was in Melrose Place. She was on that show. Yeah, she did like all those kind of like movies.
But in all honesty, how many texts did you get?
One.
No.
Just one.
I'll take that one, though. At least somebody heard of Tammy Maida.
But of course, it was like Helen Hunt.
Oh, yeah. Helen Hunt before she was popular.
Yeah, Daphne Zuniga, she was in The Sure Thing, Spaceballs, Melrose Place. Dang, some classics right there.
Yeah. More text messages, people saying they've seen the movie.
We apologize for saying you Tammy Maida it up.
Yeah, Tammy Maida it up.
Oh, but I didn't even get the sentence over with you. That's made up. Doesn't sound real.
He's trying to do a story. You're hating on his story. He's got to fight back.
No, all I said was...
You do come in here with a lot of stuff that's not true.
That is so not true. Your story's not true. What are you talking about? Give me examples then, witch.
Well, if you like to pay too much for a movie, you can get it for $20 right now on Amazon.
That's thievery.
You got some nerve, Amazon. Come on.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second, you know that Donald Trump and Mark Cuban are enemies. Those two guys don't like each other. So is Mark Cuban now saying he wants to run for president? Uh-oh. This could be an epic little fight between these two that already don't like each other. Before we get into that, it looks like Justin Timberlake celebrated his 5-year anniversary over the weekend. And he did a little song tribute to his wife, Jessica Biel.
Just sits down at a piano, just busts a little ditty out for her. How cool is this?
I've been so many places in my life and time. I've sung a lot of songs. I made somebody.
That's how you get the Super Bowl right there.
Acted out my life in stages. 10,000 people watching. We're alone now.
Oh, how about that?
I was trying to figure that. Is that a Stevie Wonder song?
I don't know.
What is the name of that song it said?
Name of the song is an impromptu version of A Song for You.
A Song for You.
Mm-hmm. It says it was done by Tammy Maida.
Why do I bring anything in?
Tammy Maida was quite an accomplished person. I don't know. We don't know more about her, Virginia.
Quarterback princess.
And songwriter. It's amazing. What didn't she do?
I don't know why you're making fun of Tammy Maida so much. It's a real thing.
Our princess is getting pissed. Pissy radio princess. In other news, it looks like Woody Harrelson is having trouble hanging out with Willie Nelson. Woody gave up pot. Willie ain't giving up pot. I mean, Willie's going to smoke till they put him in the ground.
You give Woody two options. Or Willie, two options. Is it going to be oxygen or is it going to be weed? What do you think his answer is going to be?
Weed.
No, he's going to go for that. Here's Woody Harrelson. Imagine how tough it would be to try to still hang out with old Willie.
I know you're very good friends with Willie Nelson. How do you sit Willie down and tell him? How do you break the news to Willie that
was a very hard one to break?
It was a hard one, yeah.
Yeah. In fact, it was one of those things where at first I'm like pretending, just holding it because I don't want him to know, and then finally I'm like, Willie, I quit. And still, it never fails. The joint comes around and he passes it to me.
Sure.
Keeps waiting for me to smoke again.
And you don't.
I'm not. It's been a year and a half.
He didn't say he's not going to smoke again. He just says it's been a year and a half.
I read the article about him and why he quit. And he just said that he was missing out on life.
Yeah.
He goes, I was stoned all the time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you think Willie Nelson, is he a wake and baker? As soon as he wakes up, let me get my bowl. Do you think he's lighting it up?
Seems like he does it a lot, but I think kind of how you have like a functional alcoholic sometimes. He might just be a functional pothead that it's just,
That's what I think. I think he gets up and he's like, give me that joint.
Still enjoying life, still doing whatever, Maybe he's not overdoing it. Maybe he does just enough. I don't know.
Finally here, looks like Mark Cuban wants to challenge Donald Trump in the primaries. He says if he decides to run for president in 2020, he wants to run as a Republican. He's still deciding whether or not he's going to do it. He came on Fox News Channel on Sunday night and said that it depends on whether his wife would let him run. Mark Cuban was very vocally against Donald Trump there at the end of the race and was a big Hillary supporter. So, I don't know. Is it going to be all celebrities now that run for politics? And is that how it's going to go?
Running for all the wrong reasons?
Is he just running to beat Donald?
Yeah.
He just runs because he doesn't like
They've always had a feud with one another.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Maybe that's what we got going on now, guys.
Okay.
And that's what's happening in your Dirt of the Day.
Well, Jaybird left quite an impression on the Wild Pants Party on Friday night. If you didn't see or hear exactly how, you can go to the KVJ Show Facebook page and see the video. A shocked and horrified crowd will tell you why coming up next.
I want to follow where she goes. I think about her and she knows it. I want to let it take control. 'Cause every time that she gets close, she pulls me in enough to keep me guessing. And maybe I should stop and start confessing. Oh, I've been shaking. I love it when you go crazy. You take all my inhibitions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. You take me places that tear up my reputation. Manipulate my decisions. Baby, there's nothing holding me back. There's nothing holding me back. I feel so free when you're with me, baby. Baby, there's nothing holding me back.
Yeah, we had quite a good time Friday night. It was the Wild Pants Party for the Arc of the Palm Beaches. It was at the Gardens Mall. You go out there with some crazy pants and you have a little bit of fun, and the people go crazy, and it raises money for a good cause. So, I mean, how could that go wrong? And they ply you with lots of cocktails before you get out there on the runway, which makes it even more fun.
They want the models loose. And so Jay Bird and Kevin and Denny's, they were all models. And you guys were probably drinking for about 2 hours before you hit the stage.
I didn't have any cocktails. I stuck to straight beer. I wasn't, because I did not want to be a mess.
Yeah, I kind of did the same. I just had a couple beers before I went up there, but I was kind of like drinking water the entire time, and then of course I forgot to go to the bathroom right before I got up there. So I'm like,
that will affect your catwalk a little bit.
Yeah, it really did. And of course, I got down there, I'm going, how far back in line? I'm like, I'm almost last. Oh, oh man, it was rough.
If it was really the fashion world, you pee your pants, and then some of the fashion people are like, oh, that's in now. Peeing your pants is the new fall thing.
Well, I was wearing kind of like a crushed velvet. The thought had occurred. I'm like, I wonder how a pee stain would wear in this thing. Would you be able to tell?
Yes.
Yeah, probably. So we went through the whole thing, and I was about maybe 10 people back when producer Denny's went, and boy, people were just saying maybe Denny should have worn a codpiece with his pants because, good heavens, I mean, it left nothing to the imagination.
I thought Denny's put his laptop in his pants. I'm like, dude, what is going on there?
I mean, it looked like he was smuggling an infant in there. I don't know what was happening.
I thought it was his vape.
I thought it went great.
Yeah.
The crowd was like, whoa, hey now.
Well, he was, he's eye level for everybody else because you're on a runway. And all I saw was like just these mesmerized eyes. They couldn't take their...
Did he hit anybody in the crowd?
It was just, people's head vibes were spinning.
I loved it.
So Denny's goes up there and does his peaceful rendition of the catwalk. And then Jaybird comes up there and he's got his foot in this walking cast, because he heard it taking down some hurricane shutters, and he's got one of those kind of like scooters where you put your knee up on it and you kind of get going, but the thing's amazingly fast.
It is very fast.
Yeah, and you were going to Genuine's Pony, which is kind of like a bouncy little tune, and so you started bouncing a little bit on your scooter.
Well, I had like a little routine done.
Yeah.
Me and Denny's were working out before we got there to kind of go with the thing. And I was going to do like this cool thing with my my scooter that I'd worked on.
Oh, kind of like a little ollie thing, kick it up and swing it around
Just
kind of deal or
yeah,
something?
like a little bit thing like that.
Yes, well, it kind of got away from Jaybird and horrified the crowd as he went tumbling to the stage floor.
It's our sweet baby, Jaybird, Jason Pennington! He fell down his stairs, removing hurricane shutters, so he's a little gimpy.
Do I help him up?
So Virginia gets all nervous. She gets anxiety because everyone looks horrified. So she gets on the mic and says, oh, we planned that. So everyone there thought I was being a jerk and planned it. I really
No,
felt.
nobody thought you were being a jerk. They just thought you were being an actor.
No. Yes.
I was trying to relieve the horror that was on their faces because they all thought that you were really hurt.
Yeah.
And everybody was like panicking and freaking out. So I'm like, oh, no, it's okay. We planned that just so they wouldn't be so upset.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know what to do. When I fell, I tried to still keep crawling, like a sexy catwalk kind of a thing. And the crowd was just like, so I'm like, I better stop moving.
All I saw from my vantage point was the look of horror in people's eyes.
Oh, it was awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one woman comes and goes, was that staged? I go, no, I really fell. I had a whole routine going on. She goes, do you want the medics? I'm like, nah, I'm good.
You're good?
Do you have any psychiatrists?
Yeah, I'm like, just my ego's
I'll take those.
The ego's a little bruised.
If you'd like to see the video and the photos, it's up on our Facebook page. You can go and check it out right now.
I like how you can hear people go, should we pick him up? What should we do?
don't know what to do.
He fell out, and he's just laying there.
Some people on social media saying it was staged. It ain't staged. I really fell.
All right. Well, go check it out. You can give your opinions on what you think of Jaybird's tumble on the catwalk on Friday night.
Get the top 5 KVJ segments every single week delivered to your inbox. Sign up for the KVJ e-blast at kvjshow.com.
You know, Panda's in Buffalo, so Mags slept in the Sleep Number bed with me last night. She's like, Mom, your bed is so comfy. She's got one too, but she doesn't have that top layer of memory foam like we have on ours. Oh, it's just so peaceful in my Sleep Number bed.
If you are a member of the bad back community, these beds really do help you out. They're therapeutic. They make the lower half of my back feel so much better. I keep it at 100. Kev, what about you?
I go for a 40 with mine. It's the ideal comfort, but you can readjust to whatever you like. And the amazing thing, too, you think about these Sleep Number beds, you're going, oh, they're so fancy, I can never do one. Well, you know, Sleep Number beds cost about the same as a traditional mattress, and they last twice as long.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
91% of the people, too, that have one would recommend them to a friend. So you need to get in there like we did. Best of all, too, the Queen mattresses right now start at just $899.99.
Locations all over South Florida. I went to the Town Center Mall in Boca.
Yes.
How many E's they got on that Z?
And I went to the mall at Wellington Green.
I did too. Love the mall at Wellington Green.
I forgot where I went.
I think you're still recovering from that fall.
Yeah.
Go in there, try the beds out, and tell them the KVJ show sent you in.
Jim Arrigo here. The doors open to big October savings at Arrigo. Trick or treat. Johnny, is that you in the chicken suit? Lucky guess. Hey, Frankenstein.
I want the biggest selection of Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiats.
No problem. Shop 4,000 vehicles at Arrigo.
Trick or treat.
Johnny, blonde and pigtails?
Arrigo's lowest model year-end prices, please.
Johnny, I know it's you, and everybody saves thousands at Arrigo.
The biggest model year-end closeout is at Florida's #1 volume dealer, Arrigo. Save on all remaining new 2017s, like Compasses from $129 a month, Cherokees or Renegades from $199 a month during the Jeep Celebration event.
Plus, Arrigo treats you with big bucks for trades.
You got the cash, pigtails?
I have your credit card. You gotta go, Arrigo.
West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass.
39 month leases, 10K miles a year, 3,002, plus tax tag, title dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee, paid for dealer must qualify for credit card, see sales dealer locations, see dealer for details.
Strax Rejuvenation. Get sexy now.
Join Strax in celebrating the 50,000 surgery milestone. Through the years, talented surgeons have successfully completed in excess of 50,000 surgeries, and Strax would love to add you to the roster of happy, satisfied patients. Reaching this benchmark requires first and foremost quality surgery at affordable prices, leading to loyal patients who constantly refer friends and family. Special anniversary pricing includes general breast dogs or lipos for $29.99, tummy tucks and facelifts for $39.99, and fat transfers for $32.99 under local anesthesia. Specialists perform gastric sleeves, hair grafts, vaginal rejuvenation, and even buttock, abdomen, and bicep implants at great prices. Strax has a best price guarantee and super easy financing. Whether for you or a loved one, trust Strax to provide top quality services at the best prices in town. Call for your free appointment at 954-634-3333. That's Strax at 954-634-3333.
My abuela says she is happy.
Estoy muy feliz de que nuestra familia completa puede ayudar.
She is happy that Florida Prepaid has plans that let the whole family help save for college.
Mi nieto será el primero en nuestra familia que irá a la universidad.
Now I'll be the first in my family to go to college.
El haber decidido ahorrar temprano con Florida Prepaid es una de las mejores.
She says it's one of the best decisions she's ever made, outside of marrying abuelo.
Learn more today at myfloridaprepaid.com, because starting is believing.
Royal Caribbean's WOW sale has been extended. For a limited time, get 50% off your second guest and up to $300 to spend at sea when you book Allure of the Seas, sailing from Fort Lauderdale, starting at just $549, or any other Royal Caribbean adventure. But hurry, this offer ends tomorrow. So call 1-800-ROYAL-CARIBBEAN or your travel agent today. Prices average per person, double occupancy, interior room, and subject to availability. Taxes, fees, and port expenses additional. Restrictions apply. Ships Registry, Bahamas.
Hey, it's Jaybird. Who wants some delicious Tex-Mex food? I'll tell you what, I know I do. I'm starving. Well, Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill, they got it all for you, baby. Located 5949 South Congress Avenue. They have got something for everybody. Stuffed jalapenos they've got. Ooh, Virginia, you would love that. I'm always talking about the ribs. I love the ribs. They also have great salsa. Now, they can do things that are not even on the menu. They can make things that you love, and they also do catering for birthday parties, festivals, holidays, all that stuff. Brenda and Jay, they make it happen for you. Their burritos are delicious, and now they've got wings for their football games. They always have free entertainment on Friday nights with the Rosie Cantina. It's connected right to Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill. Beautiful decor. I love it there. Go in there today or go in there this weekend. Like I said, ask for Brenda and Jay. They're gonna give you such a great experience, and try them ribs. Oh, do I love it. Kids love the Mexican pizza. 5949 Congress Avenue. Go in there today, and remember, Bigfoot is real.
When it comes to new window coverings, everybody has a budget.
And Budget Blinds is the one place that understands you and your budget perfectly. Budget Blinds provides more custom window coverings than anyone in North America because we think that everyone, at every budget, deserves beautiful style, expert service, our no surprises pricing, and our no questions asked warranty. Right now, during our 25th anniversary celebration, you'll get an even better value during the biggest sale of the year. Special upgrades like invisible tilt bar on shutters, free smart fit, or a cordless option on honeycomb shades for a clean, uncluttered contemporary look. Book your free in-home consultation now. Call 855-BUDGET-BLINDS or go online to budgetblinds.com. Forget do-it-yourself. Call 855-BUDGET-BLINDS and get style and service that fit your budget. Call 855-BUDGET-BLINDS now.
Offer good on selected products at participating independently owned and operated franchises only. Some restrictions may apply. Ask for details.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
This hour's music is brought to you by Farmers Insurance.
Come rain or shine, it's important to be ready. Luckily, Farmers Insurance has over 89 years of experience helping customers so they can prepare for when skies get rough. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Find an agent at farmers.com.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Hear the KVJ Show and After the Show podcast any time of day. Find it at kvjshow.com.
Okay, imagine if you ruled the world, you could step in and right some wrongs that are out there in society. There are some things that maybe should be made illegal or things that you would ban. And it doesn't have to be too serious, but what would you step in? What would you get rid of?
Okay.
That you think is a problem?
I would outlaw all olive bars. When I go to a store and I see this big, like buffet style table, I'm like, oh my gosh, there should be some cool bread things in there, and it's all nothing but olives. Sorry.
Oh man, I love olives.
Olives are awful.
Those things get me excited.
Well, if you're gonna do olives, my thing would be gotta put them in a jar. They do not deserve their own buffet style. No.
You hear about this Whole Foods near Denver? They're doing a mac and cheese bar.
Now that is amazing. Now that's a bar, baby.
It's a bar full of all different varieties of mac and cheese.
You get okay, so you think you're gonna come up to a mac and cheese bar and you got olives?
What if you love olives? I do. Like, this is great. This is the best thing ever.
Yeah, go crap in your hat. I don't like it.
Okay. Now, some other suggestions that people put on Reddit for this thread. A lot of these I get. Ticket companies who buy out all the tickets in 10 minutes and then sell them 50 times the regular price.
That is ridiculous.
Amen.
It's so unfair because if you're truly a fan of the artist, you can never afford those upfront tickets.
It should be outlawed.
Yeah, and people would like to see that happen.
I think a la carte should be outlawed. I don't think that's fair. You're going to pay extra for a side? A la carte outlawed.
I don't think you pay extra. I mean, I think it's like you pay for it individually. It's just the breaking down of the pricing.
No. If you go to Outback Steakhouse, you're going to get your sides. It's all inclusive, baby. You go to a fancy
for a larger price.
No, it's all pretty much in the. If you break it down, a la carte is taken from you.
A la carte just means you can customize your plate.
Gives you more control.
More convenient, more control.
Yeah. And maybe you don't want a side because you've got such a big main course platter.
Don't want a side. Who are you talking to?
This man wants family-sized sides.
Oh, I know.
Sorry, it's banned. A la carte gone.
Somebody on the Reddit thread said, restaurants, bars not listing the price of alcoholic beverages on the menu should be banned.
Yeah, I agree. You need to know what it costs before you purchase it.
Yeah.
Anything that doesn't have a price, I'm very suspicious.
You ever have that where you had 3 drinks? You're like, it's going to roughly be about $25. You get your bill back and it's $110.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's South Beach for you.
People clearly annoyed by advertising. Somebody said those ads that ask you to subscribe to some sort of newsletter within 5 seconds of viewing a web page should be banned. Kind of annoying. And somebody else said, too, they should ban the fact that ads get suddenly louder than the regular show that you're watching for no reason.
Make it illegal, Virginia.
Yeah, it should all be the same level of volume.
Somebody else said that they need to ban those morning shows on the radio that play siren sound effects when you're driving. Who would do that?
Jaybird.
Look, I got my marching orders from Kevin. Play sound effects during the whacked out news. Nothing about sirens.
Yeah, he did. He told you like 10 times.
After the fact.
Said no screeching tires, no sirens.
Look, I am what I am. I thought I thought that.
Fumbles.
Some of the other ones that people put on there, toddlers wearing tiaras should be banned. Also, those stickers that when you try to peel it off, it leaves most of it still stuck on.
Thank you.
Yeah. I hate that unbelievable, like, devil plastic. You know that stuff that they always put things in and you wind up cutting yourself on that plastic trying to get whatever it is out?
It will slice a man's hand.
And what's ironic, they'll put scissors in it. And you need scissors to get into your scissors. And I'm like, oh, if I had scissors, I wouldn't have bought these in the first place.
One of the worst inventions ever.
Yeah, I totally agree. Anything else you would add to the list, you can call, text 877.
Dirt of the day.
979-WRMF. Oh, what?
Low blow, stinky Funyun breath.
877-979-9763.
Run around, throwing that dirt all on my name. Cause you knew that I'd call you up. You've been going around every party in LA. Cause you knew that I'd be at one. Oh, I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Oh, and now I'm all up on you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. Oh. You've been running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. Cause you knew that I'd call you up. Baby, now that we're right here standing face to face, you already know that you won. Oh, I know that dress is karma, you regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Now I'm all up on you. What you expect, baby? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all up on you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. You don't want my heart. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? What are you doing? Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you.
All right, so what legal thing would you ban? It was a topic on Reddit. Went through some of the lists, and somebody said, hey, you guys forgot about the Kardashians, right?
Oh, well, that kind of goes into the whole dirt of the day umbrella.
Just anything that'd be on the dirt, then throw into the mix.
Especially the Kardashians.
Okay, I got you. Somebody said, hey, just to let you know that they are already controlling the TV ads that get super loud. The FCC says it's not allowed, and those ads can be fined.
Good.
Should, yeah. And somebody else said, hey, Jaybird, I was at Outback this weekend, and the sides were a la carte. You're wrong.
That's not true. I mean, if they want to debate me with the... I've ordered meals before where you have a side. It comes with a baked potato.
Oh, okay.
I mean, bring it on. Outback poser.
That sounds like we got a food fight here, Virginia.
I like it.
Wow.
I like when the bird gets all feathers riled up, bothered.
Yeah, because you're the one usually speaking on the other end.
Yeah, that's what gets him. You want to really get this cat mad.
What gets me is the zing, not even the zinger, it's the in the microphone.
Okay, got any comments? You can always drop on us. It is 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. Somebody said that they should ban halogen headlamps. People driving with their brights on. Do you get a ticket if you are driving with your brights on?
You should, because especially if you're on a road where there's traffic coming at you, it's very difficult to see.
What if I'm flashing my brights? You know, the gang members are behind you. That's a real thing.
How do you know it's gang members?
I have heard if you're driving and someone's flashing the lights, it could be gang members trying to get your attention so they can roll you.
I've heard that when you're like going down the road and someone flashes their lights at you, they're warning you about a speed trap up ahead.
That's what I've always seen. Whenever that's happened to me, I've usually seen a cop right around the corner, not a gangbanger.
Look, I've heard a thing about the cop as well, so that's why it makes it very confusing. You don't know who you can trust.
You're making it confusing.
Yeah.
Someone please call in and talk about gang members flashing lights.
I think it was a myth. Wasn't it a popularly debunked myth?
I mean, but are all myths kind of riddled in some truth?
Nope.
All right.
All right. Always get a hold of us here. It is the KVJ Show, 877-979-WRMF.
KVJ videos and Virginia butt selfies on the KVJ Show Instagram now. Follow us.
Jim Arrigo here. The doors open to big October savings at Arrigo.
Trick or treat.
Johnny, blonde and pigtails?
Arrigo's lowest model year-end prices, please.
Johnny, I know it's you, and everybody saves thousands at Arrigo.
The biggest model year-end closeout is at Arrigo. Save on all remaining new 2017 Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiats. Like Rams, up to $10,000 off MSRP during Ram Power Days.
You gotta go Arrigo.
Plus tax, dealer, 12 options, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer with credit. See dealer for details.
Join Mark Patrick Hypnosis and lose all the weight. 100% money back guaranteed.
Since August, I can honestly say I have not had one potato chip.
It was life-changing for me.
And I don't think about desserts like I used to.
And only $49.99 guaranteed. Allow hypnosis to destroy unwanted cravings, late day eating binges, boredom eating, stress eating. Also, stop smoking with Mark Patrick Hypnosis. No matter how many times you've tried to quit, hypnosis is designed to destroy your desire to smoke without cravings, irritability, weight gain, or your money back. Join the over 500,000 others who have attended and stopped smoking the Mark Patrick way. That's right. The seminar is Thursday, November 2nd at the Boca Raton Holiday Inn Express and Suites Hotel. Weight loss seminar 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Stop smoking seminar 8 to 10 p.m. And Saturday, November 4th at the West Palm Beach Holiday Inn Airport Hotel and Conference Center. Weight loss seminar 10 to noon. Stop smoking seminar 1 to 3. More info at markpatrickseminars.com.
The cheering, the high-fiving, the chest bumping. Being a football fan is hard work. You need some serious refreshment to make it through a game. And Coca-Cola Zero Sugar delivers that delicious, new and improved, real Coca-Cola taste you love to keep you going all 4 quarters and beyond. So whether you're watching from the stands or your couch, go to Walgreens and grab some ice-cold Coca-Cola Zero Sugar to get you ready for the game. Try the new Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Taste the feeling.
I love the guys at the Good Greek Moving and Storage Company. These guys are amazing. They step up so big for us whenever our charity needs anything, like at Christmas when we have all those toys we collect to bring to needy kids and kids in the hospital. They give us the whole entire moving truck, no questions asked. Same thing, collecting supplies for Puerto Rico, whole entire moving truck, no questions asked. Good Greek Moving and Storage. These guys are awesome. For more than 2 decades, South Florida has trusted the Good Greek Spiro for all moving and storage needs, whether it's across town or across the country. The Good Greek can handle all of your moving needs. Good Greek Moving and Storage. They're fully licensed and insured. There's no job too big or too small. They can do it all. So remember, when it's time for your next move, don't take a chance with less reputable movers or try to rely on friends and family. Call the Good Greek Spiro. Dial ** Greek from your cell or go to GreekMoving.com. Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official mover of the Miami Marlins.
Home values have increased as much as 20%, meaning you have equity in your home.
If you're thinking about refinancing your mortgage to cash out that equity, make sure you don't pay any closing costs. I'm Robert Palmer, president of RP Funding, home of the no closing costs refinance. Whether you need the equity from your home to pay off credit cards, student loans, or for home improvements, I'll pay all your closing costs when you refinance with RP Funding. Call 855-773-8634 or visit rpfunding.com.
NMLS 70168, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Hello, West Palm Beach. Geico presents things that'll make you feel good.
Squirrels plant trees accidentally. They forget where they buried their nuts, resulting in thousands of new trees every year. Something else to make you feel good. Geico's been offering great savings and service for over 75 years and has a 97% customer satisfaction rating. And that satisfying coverage from Geico isn't just for your car. The Geico Insurance Agency can help you with renter's insurance, too. And Geico offers motorcycle, RV, and boat insurance. You know what else will make you feel good? A newborn panda is small enough to fit in your hand, where it would probably do a tiny little panda yawn. And Geico is the largest auto insurer in the state, so breathe easy. We've got your back. Plus, you might be able to save even more money because Geico has local agents in your area who can help you find savings, like military or federal discounts. And Geico offers emergency roadside service.
So, West Palm Beach, contact Geico online, over the phone, or at your local office. You'll feel better after you do.
Great deals are waiting for you at Brayman Honda. Over 11 acres of Hondas, and it's big time savings. It's the model year-end sales event. This just means they got to get rid of the 2017s to make room for the 2018s, and you're going to save money. Bigger savings, lower payments, all the things in life that we love. Save thousands and put zero down. I love this. Zero down. Sign and drive with nothing down. I love it. Civics, Accords, Pilots, CRVs, and more. Get model year-end savings right now at Brayman Honda. It's the huge time of year to save. Mike Rodriguez and his team just have to clear the lot. They got to get the 2017s off, so they want to wheel and deal for you. You'll get behind the wheel paying much less than you ever imagined, so go see them. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres. You can also shop online at BraymanHondaPB.com. Get that low Honda price out the door. That's the Brayman Honda bottom line. Save thousands now through Sunday.
Ladies, are you looking for a facility that caters to our health needs? It's Tracy St. George. Go where I go. The Christine Edelin Health and Wellness Institute at Boca Raton Regional Hospital. For appointments, call 561-955-4HER. That's 561-955-4HER.
Need to know all you need to know about being in South Florida? Then follow us on Twitter at KVJ Show.
We're talking about that whole blinking the light thing and what it really means. Usually it means like there might be a speed trap up ahead.
Yeah, when they flash their lights at you. Some oncoming traffic, when they flash their lights, a lot of times it's because they're warning you about a police officer with a radar gun. They don't want you to get popped for speeding.
Jaber was talking about the gangbanger thing. Somebody texted in and said the myth of the gang banging lights was that if you saw a car with their lights off at night, don't flash them because gang initiation was to follow whoever flashed the gangbanger and then shoot him.
Yeesh.
That was what the myth was.
Okay, so I was partially right. I'll take that credit.
I don't know.
I did. Gangbanger, lights.
And somebody else is saying, I was at Outback Steakhouse this weekend also, and the sides do say a la carte next to them now.
Oh.
Now?
Yeah.
They've changed on you?
Apparently, at least they said that this is two different people who went to Outback over the weekend saying that's what it did say.
This is awesome. You claim to be an Outback expert. You're nothing more than an Outback poser, Jay Bird.
Yeah, maybe they've just switched, but yes.
Gosh,
that's always your reference.
I hate when I'm so confident on the microphone and just to fall apart because I was wrong. Damn it.
You haven't been in there lately, maybe.
Well,
have you been giving them the love you used to?
I had been, because they don't have an Outback in my area. When I lived in Gardens, I was there a lot.
I'm hearing a lot of excuses. I don't know about you, Kev.
Here it comes, Virginia.
I will take this one hard. I will be in bed thinking about this tonight.
Because you hate a la carte and you love Outback. What will you do?
I know.
But if you're looking for new restaurants, I'm always looking for something, someplace different to go. My wife and I, it's one of the things I just love doing. I love going out and trying new places and finding something that's awesome. I went to a couple places that I loved. Friday night after the Wild Pants party, I went to Tacos Al Carbone. They just opened up the new location on Dixie.
Nice.
I got to say what up to Angie, Selene, and Sylvia. They were awesome there. Some KVJ Nationers, and I took some photos with them.
Look at you, Kevin of the people.
Oh, I am, Virginia. And then not too far away, on Saturday, I went and checked out a new place people have been telling me about called Cholo Soy. And got some tacos there, and they were absolutely fantastic. And they had like a little picnic table area right out back. It's a real tiny place, too. And it's kind of like one of those like real trendy, like if you're looking for one of those places, like you take somebody going, well, how do you know? It's like Cholo Soy would be one to go check out. Small little place. You walked in. They had my one of my favorite beers. They had the Civil Society Fresh IPA on tap. So they know their stuff. That's a local beer. And the plug-in.
Did you try the salsa at these places?
Oh my gosh, I tried the salsa. I would say the Cholo Soy, and I like the hot stuff. And the sauce at Cholo Soy, and this is a Mexican queen was with me, and we were both like, okay.
It's legit.
It is. It's one of the ones where you hate to do this, but you're at the table, and your face is starting to melt. And you're like going, do I blow my nose at the table? Like, I'm sorry. And you had to like, oh my gosh, it was pretty spicy. It was great, though. It was awesome. I loved it. I thought it was good.
Is one half of the salsa brothers out there doing the work and the other one's not carrying his own weight?
Well, when you're married to the Mexican queen, yeah, you got to,
I just want to defend myself really quick.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on the Outback Steakhouse menu. Just because I can't let this die.
Yeah.
Chicken tender platter, which is something I would order at a Outback Steakhouse.
From the kids' menu.
It's not. It says crispy white meat tender served with choice of honey mustard or buffalo sauce, Aussie fries, and choice of a side. It gives you your sides on certain men. What? Outback posers? They're the Outback posers, not me.
I don't know.
You need to pipe
We need
down.
to go in there and investigate.
What does that say right there? Choice of side.
I don't know, Jay Bird. We need to go in there. You need to go in there.
Maybe it's a semantics issue. Somebody texted and said Outback has always had a la carte sides, or you can just get a meal to go. So maybe if you wanted to put additional sides, that's what somebody's talking about, that if you wanted to get like cinnamon apples, you could say, give me cinnamon apples. And
I don't know.
Something.
If you get tenders and you get a side choice, I think I'm done arguing it. My credibility's on the line, Kevin.
It really is.
Can't believe this is the hottest topic of the morning.
You're not even being invited to salsa tastings with the salsa boys?
I think you can deep down believe this is a hot topic.
The controversy we have.
We got to get the salsa boys
This
back.
is unbelievable.
Oh, the salsa boys are done.
No.
The Mexican queen is the new salsa boy. You've been replaced.
She's the Yoko Ono of the salsa boys.
She is, yeah. She is breaking us apart. I'm not going to lie. It is tough. So what are the most embarrassing things that dads do? They ask the kids, what does your dad do that embarrasses you the most? If you're a dad, I'll let you know. Coming up next after Pink.
We are searchlights we can see in the dark. We are rockets pointed up at the stars. We are billions of beautiful hearts. And you sold us down the river too far. What about us? What about all the times you said you had the answers? What about us? What about all the broken happy ever afters? What about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? What about love? What about trust? What about us? We are problems that want to be solved. We are children that need to be loved. We were willing, we came when you called. But man, you fooled us. Enough is enough. Oh, what about us? What about all the times you said you had the answer? What about us? I'll be ready. Are you ready? It's the start of us waking up. Come on. Are you ready? I'll be ready. I don't want control. I want to let go. Are you ready? I'll be ready. 'Cause now it's time to let them know. You're ready. What about us? What about all the times you said you had the answer? So what about us? What about all the broken happy ever after? What about us? What about all the plans that ended in disaster? What about love? What about trust? What about us? What about us? What about us? What about us?
It's dads, what they do. They embarrass the heck out of you. They've been doing it throughout the ages. I'm sure if you went back to the caveman days, dads are still embarrassing their kids. Except there's probably like different things. Like, oh, my dad's going to try to like make a fire and he can't do it. Takes him forever. Who knows? What do you think is the most embarrassing thing kids say that their dads do?
Probably wear their shorts up to their nards. I mean, the nard huggers. My dad's kind of guilty of that sometimes, where he shows a little thigh.
Fashion.
Yep.
Black socks with sandals.
Dressing with no style is number 2 on the list. That's what the kids say.
What about bad jokes?
That's number 1, telling bad dad jokes. Yeah, boy, my dad, he's still got them.
Oh, yeah.
And I was a kid, and it's kind of interesting because it changes, and there's a point where you change in life where when you're a kid, you're totally mortified. And my dad used to always have this joke when we were driving along, and I remember we were going to a basketball game. So I was like in 6th grade, I played, and there were these 2 girls who were in the car with me and a friend, and we're driving there, and I'm just, kind of started like going steady with this girl, and we're like holding hands. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. My dad's like going, well, look, Kev, Logan just beat Athens. I'm like, what, Dad? Said Logan on the sign, 37 miles, Athens 24. And he's like going, yep, see, there we won. And they're like, and the girl's like, what does he mean? I'm like, it's like it's a scoreboard. And
it's a joke.
It's like, but it's not a scoreboard. That's like miles to, I'm like, I know.
He knows. He's just trying to be funny.
I remember my first girlfriend, my dad would come in and go, hey, Big Papa's coming in here. You love it when you call me Big Papa. Then I'd go, oh, come on, Dad. He'd go, don't be dissing me, homie. Don't be dissing me.
It's kind of, if you're a dad, I think some dads kind of go with it. They purposely just they realize they're embarrassing and they're like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to flare it up a little bit.
They like it.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of a terrorizing thing.
I would totally do that to my kids.
So kids say the 4 most embarrassing things that dads do. 1, telling bad jokes. 2, dressing with no style. 3, stinking up the bathroom. Apparently, when you have your friends over and your friends like go, whoa, what is going on? And my dad was just in there.
Dad had chili.
And number 4 on the list of the most embarrassing thing that dads do, dad dancing.
Aww.
Dad dancing. They say right about the age of 13, your dad's dancing really starts to embarrass you. Dad thinks he's a great dancer, but no, not really. And they say for the next 17 years of your life, you will be embarrassed by dad's dancing. That's what they said. But they said, according to the survey, they not only talk to kids, they talk to adults. They said somewhere around the age of 37, you find that dad dancing is not so embarrassing and it's actually a little bit more endearing. You're like going, yeah, that's my dad.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I got the same way with dad jokes, dad style, dad everything. You get to a point you're like going, you know what? I love him. That's just my dad.
I think it's sooner than 37.
Yeah.
I think you really start to appreciate, like, when you get in your 20s. Like,
I
you're
agree.
like, okay, I love these people.
If your dad's being goofy, consider yourself lucky. That means he loves you.
Exactly.
Yeah. I thought it'd be earlier too. So there you go, dads. Well, I always love the positive stories. In fact, there's a hashtag Be Cool and a positive call out that we didn't get in today, but it's somebody that's not local. It's somebody that's on the other side of the country, but it's still a great lesson for all of us to learn. Cameron Diaz, who is at some exclusive and crazy expensive restaurant in Beverly Hills on Thursday.
Oh, sounds fun.
On the way out of the restaurant, she dropped her wallet.
Oh.
Inside the wallet, cash, credit cards, a lot of valuable stuff that you could go running out and be like, hey, this is some pretty cool stuff and I could change my weekend. if you're a homeless woman, it could change your life. But when this homeless woman found her wallet, she instead went into the restaurant and said, hey, someone dropped this, and tried to return it. And they said, yeah, you know what? Cameron Diaz already left, so we don't want to deal with it. Take it. So she once again...
The restaurant said take it?
They just said, well, she's not here. They're like, and it wasn't theirs, and they didn't want to deal with it. Like, the last thing they want is any kind of like thing like, oh, we had Cameron Diaz's wallet and all that kind of stuff. So they just said, hey, look, we can't take it. She's already here.
Yeah, that seems right. Give it back to the homeless person.
Yeah, well, they did, and she had second chance. I mean, in fact, somebody's like going, we don't want to deal with it. Just go ahead and take it. Again, she didn't. She actually called the cops and waited around for the cops to show up and turn it over to them with nothing missing.
Wow.
And apparently it's going back to Cameron Diaz, and she's going to get the wallet. Now, the big question is, if you were Cameron Diaz, what would you do?
This is your chance.
Yeah.
This is such a great PR moment for you.
Oh, my gosh.
You can change this woman's life.
It's sitting on a tee waiting to happen.
It's not going to cost you much. Figure out something so that she's not homeless.
Apartment for a year, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Pay up front for her rent for a year for a little studio apartment. Buy her a few little pieces of furniture.
Yep.
The little amount that it'll cost Cameron will be so 10 times back in PR love.
Oh, absolutely. Completely agree with you on that. So.
Oh, I can't wait to see what she does.
Yeah, I kind of want to follow the story to see what part 2 is.
She's pretty evolved. She's got a new book out. I've heard her do a lot of talks, Cameron Diaz. I think that she's going to take this and seize the moment.
Of the celebrities that are out there. If this were like Gwyneth Paltrow, she'd give her a stone to put up her hoo-ha.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Paltrow's not going to come right with it. No. I think Cameron's going to do something awesome.
I agree with you. All right, Jay Bird, positivity is what we're trying to fill the universe with here today. What do you have in your thought, my friend?
The longer you wait for the future, the shorter it will be. Think about that for a second.
I'm going to have to.
You keep waiting for the future. You're
Still thinking.
You're waiting. You're wasting your time waiting, baby.
Yeah.
Because here's the... shut up.
Wasting our time with this segment.
Just go to commercial. Play a song.
Oh, he fell apart.
Don't we have to do the dirt for the 9th time today? Don't we have to squeeze one more in before 10?
No, we're all done with everything except for the After the Show podcast.
We're all done. You
Yep.
Outback poser.
How is it? What are you talking about? No. I'm taking a Twitter.
All right, go to YouTube, kvjshow.com, or watch it on the 97.9 WRMF app. Coming up about 30 minutes from now, we got the KVJ After the Show podcast.
You checking our Snapchat? Get it. The KVJ Show.